Hello everyone. Welcome to another bonus stream. Dreams that can come true. No more tears shall don't cheeks anymore. You want me to strive. By the way, I got some news. So I tested my tipping. Because someone, I think it was GJ Filthy Rich months ago, was telling me that they couldn't tip. And some people have been telling me that too. You cannot tip by credit card. I think PayPal changed it. Before I could just use my normal PayPal account for that, fine. But you have to make a business account. I'm not making the business account. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Like whatever. But I did not do that. So you can only tip if you have a PayPal account. So if you want to tip me any other way, you have to make a PayPal account. I'm sorry. I don't know if you need to make a business account necessarily. I don't know, but I just didn't want to like make something and then be like, I didn't want to do that, and then be stuck with bullshit. I don't know. I just want to do more research on it. I'm a very careful guy. I want to be careful. It's like, get a cup of coffee. You don't want to fucking drink that shit immediately. You want to kind of wait. You want to wait till it cools off. You want to, go from there. So, So that's why you have not seen me. That's why some people cannot tip with their credit card because of that. Because I was wondering why, like, it did refuse my card. It was like, oh, make a PayPal account. So that's why. Hopefully that's not a big deal for a lot of you. Again, if you want other ways to support me, you always can look around. So, you know, I have the Patreon. You can send me super chats, bits, stuff to my Twitch, whatever. So you have those ways. I'm just dropping the link to the stream. I can tip from my mobile cellular device, but I had an old OS. I've updated since then. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was like you were trying to use a credit card. Because I do not accept that. You know, I know some people like prefer that, I guess, but I think PayPal's a little more direct. I like using PayPal more usually, but that's why. It's because I would have to connect Streamlabs to I think a business PayPal account. I don't know, but I mean, I'm just saying. It's like I kind of want to like let whatever. Hey Proxy. All right, let's get the game going. Yeah, we're doing a game, guys. Let's get the show on the road. Keychain Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I don't want that to be the main thing. We can hide that for now. We do have notifications. So we do have that going on. You know what? We can keep this going. We're gonna do some Twitter stuff. Oh, hold on. I need to switch my YouTube account. Hold up. Go on. What? I can't find the Airway Lord. Oh no. Is the search just broken? No. You can... What? Why can't I find the Airway Lord's YouTube channel? I'm so confused. Let's see if I can find it through Twitter. Chris the Airway Lord. What? Don't tell me. What happened? What happened? Oh my god. Does anyone know what happened to the Airway Lord? I can't find anything on him now. He's gone. He's dead. Of course, this is the same shit happened with Leanna. She deactivated her channel. It's fucking bullshit. Why can't I find the Airway Lord? He should show up. I found him. Holy shit. Why was he so hard to find? What is going on today? Alright. Let's skip that song. So as you guys may know, Lice for Soul is a huge DSP fan. Huge fan. Loves DSP. So, let's just go through what kind of content he puts out, right? We're gonna go through some. I'm not going through all his Twitter. I'm just gonna say that right now. Is the audio too much for you guys? Let me know. You know what? Maybe too loud. No, it should be fine. Well, let me know. Let me know. As always. So we to like bump that up. I want to like have these. There we go. All right. That should be good. Like, I get it. People are suffering and shit, but the crap isn't my fault. And why seems fine, alright. Why am I the bad person for not feeling empathy for those going through grief, or are just begging for free money because they are poor? Holy shit, dude, this fucking guy, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. This dude might be a fucking, like, DSP talks about how we're the sociopaths. Oh, the trolls are so fucked up. But this dude has zero empathy for people going through these hardships during a pandemic when people's lives are struggling, and then has the audacity to say that, oh, these people just want free money because they're poor. Dude, people need to pay their debts, and some people can't get by. The government should, for this situation, should be able to give its 2000 stimulus for what's going on. I know that that a lot of people have, whatever opinion on it, but I think asking the government for a $2,000 stimulus for these unprecedented times that are temporary, like, we're obviously going to get through this at some point. People are going to go back to work, but asking for $2,000 for stimulus should be fine. But this dude is like, oh, they're just asking for handouts. But it's like, they're not asking for $2,000, period, for, like, infinite time. So this dude is literally, like, sociopath, like, is it psychopath or sociopath? He just doesn't have any empathy. Like, empathy is important to have. So this is the kind of guy that loves DSP. DS fucking P, dude. Oh, man. By the way, shouts out to Literal Gold Order. I asked people if they would want this stream. I'm doing it. Oh, hold on, I need to give a proper tweet about this stream. So, a fun time for all, right? Oh, I didn't copy the YouTube stream, dude. Okay, come on. There we go. Alright. Real life's boring. The real life's boring when you have everything you want. Okay. Yay, friends. This dude tweets like a maniac. Righty time, boys. I really should start trying to get myself a girlfriend, but I like my alone time way too much. If you like your alone time, don't get a girlfriend. Okay. Alright. Laugh my ass off. Ah ha 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 ha. LeMayo. Ha 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 ha. A $5.40 raise? Fuck yeah. Then he retweets DSP shitting on Last of Us 2 because of... No, Among Us. Whoops, my bad. But you obviously know why. I want to give this guy a second of your time. Seems elaborately worthless. Yeah, just some of his tweets are just fun to read. So far, like, it's every time I eat a grilled cheese at work, I get hard as fuck, bro. That shit's so good. Okay. But let's just go through some of his replies. We're not gonna go crazy. Like I'm not saying, hey dude, go after this guy, but I appreciate good cringe, dude. It's always fun to see some cringe here and there. I mean, this is like peak DSP fan. This is DSP's fans, dude. The only reason Witcher 3 had great story and side content was because they had a whole book series of lore to work from. Doesn't look like CD Projekt Red know how to make a super interesting story themselves. Then he talks about like the cyberpunk genre. There's a lot of it. Isn't a problem of genre. Tons of media? Really? Oh, wait, hold up. The story isn't the problem, just a classic game had a deadline and got rushed out. Happens all the time. Tons of media? Really? Really obscure sources don't count. I've literally never came across as many of these lore of the world created in this game. Can you please show me? Unlike Witcher 3, the books, I'd say they say are more popular than the actual game. Literally multiple editions of RPGs with worth plus books, etc. of lore to go through for Cyberpunk. Apparently you're blind or dumb because you didn't show me anything like I told you to do. They worked with the creator of Cyberpunk 2020. No, dude, he's dumb, okay? Was it this dude? Whatever. Literally, the bases of CP 2077 include multiple editions of tabletop gaming card games, and there's also an old J2ME mobile game based on the property. So everyone's like proving Life for Soul wrong. Feels bad, man. King of Christmas. Yeah, dude, King of Christmas. Universal Studios is way better than Disneyland. You picked Pandem as your waifu as well? Nice, dude. We got the same taste. Alright. So that's going on. But you know what I really want to go to now? Our boy, the Air Raid Lord. This dude. This fucking dude, man. He puts videos out. He used to have friends. They did his videos by himself. And we're gonna watch two vids from the Air Raid Lord that caught my attention. Well, one of them mostly. But this one is brand new. We're gonna see that soon. But let's watch the PS5 and Xbox Series X launch failure from our boy, the Air Raid Lord. You even see what I see. Okay, you see a decent amount. You see enough. So this fucking dude, man, used to do a lot of Walking Dead videos. You all know him from the infamous Call of Duty incident. And then he did a video and then deleted it. I think I did a video on that video, so you can always watch that. But he does a video on the PS5 and Xbox Series X launch failure. So let's just see the content that DSP fans put out. Because DSP put a lot of prestige on this dude. DSP was like, this dude used to do a lot of YouTube content. You know? But let's just see what kind of content this guy does, right? This is all part of the video. Oh, I should probably up his volume. Oh, I know why. Oh my god, the YouTube audio was muted. Oh my god. I don't know why he has this layout of like OBS in the corner. Like what? I don't know why that's there. I never understood that. I don't get it.
What's going on, everyone? The Arid Lord's back. Yeah, I still make videos. Apologies for the very long hiatus that I've been on.
We got DSP videos too
channel.
on
This
deck.
is the
Don't
longest
worry.
stretch of time that I haven't uploaded a video on the YouTube channel. I've missed all sorts of Walking Dead news, which I suppose
Maybe
I should make.
depends on
videos about
how
and
the
stuff.
next video goes.
But a combination of starting a new job and COVID have kind of I have not had COVID, let me preface that. But just a combination of just life circumstances haven't allowed me to really make videos for the channel. And, you know, there have been others covering the content and stuff, so I just kind of had to assess where I was at with all of that. But I wanted to make this video, as the title insinuates, I wanted to make this video because there's something that I've been meaning to get off my chest, and I foolishly tried to purchase the device, kind of knowing what I was getting myself into, and I've kind of stopped at this point because it's it's poorly run from many angles. And obviously what I'm talking about is the launch of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. I think that's the name of it. I don't know. It's such a terrible name by Microsoft. I don't know if you guys saw reports.
Oh my god,
of
these
buying,
frames. Oh god.
the console, like people got like the Xbox One X instead of the Series X. Like it, I don't know what moron went into a freaking like ad.
This video feels like it's ripe from 2013, 2010. Oh, I don't know what moron came into the room and said this.
Advertising with like Microsoft execs and said, huh, like, all right, well, the Xbox One wasn't the most popular console name when we launched it. Let's see. How are we going to try to redeem ourselves for our next console? Oh, I know. Have a naming convention that overlaps with the previous console that we have, in addition that we've already put out. That makes sense. Seriously, I think the Xbox 360 was the last good console name that they had. The original Xbox and the Xbox 360 were the only two consoles that had logical names, because they used to say for Xbox 360.
DSP's
like,
fan base is so unique. They're like stuck in a time period. Like they don't ever venture out of their time zone. Their videos look like this looks like like a 2013 video or whatever, like 2015 maybe. These are like vintage almost. So you almost forget that they're done in 2020 or like 2021, I suppose. But then you have like the Arid Lord that feels like 2006. Stifled at a younger age, just like DSP. Yeah, but like at least with Jake James Lugo, he at least kind of tries. Like he at least like kind of has a passion at least for what he puts out. It seems, but. This dude, it's like, I don't know what's the point.
360 gaming experience. Xbox One, oh, it's the one console that can do everything, even though it's like Xbox One, you know, insinuating it's the first Xbox. And now we have Series X. Like, what the hell does that? I don't even know what the hell that means. I don't know.
What does it mean? What does Series X
What the
mean?
hell the name Xbox Series X? Anyway, I didn't make this vlog to shit on Microsoft. I'm making this vlog because I'm pissed off with how
this
Sony
frame rate
and Microsoft
is
both
wild.
So
I use a fucking Mac.
I'm not in any way taking
Does he use a Mac?
sides in
No,
terms
he uses
of,
a
like,
Windows
console
computer.
wars. Like,
Holy
this is not
shit.
freaking the good old days of like the height of the console wars.
I already
where it was
hate
like the
his
360 versus the
nonverbal
PlayStation 3
expressions.
versus the Wii. Like no, like people are doing more cross-play stuff. Like this year, Call of Duty Warzone. you could play cross-play. Like, if you had a PlayStation 4, you could play with people who are on Xbox. I actually did that. Like, I didn't record it, but there were some friends I had who had the Xbox One, and I was using my PlayStation 4 to play with them. I'm looking over there because that's where my PlayStation is. That's how I played with them, and it's becoming more
He's
common
literally
that
like
there's
the guy.
less
His eyes wander
restrictions
the room
between gamers, and I think
yeah,
that
it's
there's
a
more
lot
this
of that.
coming together. Like they're
I knew
competing,
crossplay.
but there's more of like this kind of coming together. As I take a sip of water, but
This dude,
yeah, like the console wars.
you
are
can
kinda
see a
breaking
lot of parallels. So this Ollie feels like a DSP video. A lot of stalling
down a little bit
for
more. Like,
nonsense.
And that's. It seems like more people are buying the PlayStation 5 than the Xbox Series X, just from like buying reports. But I guess to get to my main point
dude.
here, like, and again, if for anyone who's tried to buy either of these consoles, like, you know why I'm frustrated with this process, because people, I don't even know how they do it. Like, that's the thing. Like, I wonder if like the only legitimate way you can buy this console is if you like get like robots. Like, people do
Robots?
mass buying
I love
strategies
that. I love the confusion over robots.
with robots.
Bots?
With bots.
They're using
in
bots?
order to, I don't know what happens. Like, I'm not sure.
His
As
wife
soon
is
as-
Walking
'cause
Dead,
there's
dude.
websites like Walmart, GameStop,
Walmart.
and then there's like obscure ones like Kohl's.
I don't know.
And they'll send like updates, like, oh, at like 12 p.m. Eastern time, we're gonna have another round of PlayStation 5. Like, you know, that it's gonna be in stock from like, you know, starting at this time. So you would think, kind of like concert tickets. If any of you guys have bought concert tickets, when you buy concert tickets, when you purchase the ticket, it's saved in your cart. So that way someone can't buy the ticket from you while you're trying to purchase it. Someone made a very good point and said, that's like standing in line. Like, you have the PlayStation 5. You physically have the box. You're in line physically waiting to purchase it. And a guy in front of you who doesn't have a console points to your console and says, oh, I want to buy his. Even though you're standing there with the console in your fucking hands, somebody else points and says, yeah, I want it. Because
That doesn't work. That is a pretty bad example. Because it's not how you buy consoles anymore. You don't just pick it up and take it to the register. You have to go to the register and you have to get it. It would be more appropriate to say, I was waiting in line for the console, and then this guy cut in front of me and got the last console. That would make more sense than saying, well, buying online, it's like you're sitting there with the console, and then someone points it and buys your console. That makes no sense. This dude is
because they
I used to like watching. I did an old video on Airlord a while back, or at least I did a stream of it. And I remember I kind of want to do it just to kind of like just to chill and shit. But everyone was telling me it's so boring. Don't do this, please. And I was like, okay, I'll stop, because his content is just
cut the
this.
line, and the robots is basically like cutting the line. That's the way.
How
of
is it
cheating,
cutting the
because
line?
people, legitimate people like you and me, who was watching this video,
The bots
try to
kinda
go
use
on,
the same method,
buy
they
the
just-
console without bots. Just, you know, we just go on at the time that they say to go on. We hit add to cart as quick as possible. We put in our credit card and our address information, like all of the information you can preload into Walmart or any of these websites, so you have the most expedited purchasing as possible. And still, and I remember I called a Walmart customer service person because I just needed to rant, and then I actually thought after the fact, I was like, oh, I could do my YouTube channel because that's a much better venue. But I was thinking to myself, I was like,
he was gonna rant at the manager and then said, wait a second, this could be a YouTube.
this person, because I just needed the most expedited
Hold up.
purchasing as
Hold
possible.
up. He tried to Ken it, dude.
And still, and I remember I called a Walmart customer service person because I just needed to rant.
This dude is... Oh my god, dude, this might be worse than Karen. People, like, don't like Karens, and this dude out-Karens a Karen. Holy shit. This dude is like, I'm gonna call this guy just a rant.
Purchasing as
Hold
possible.
up. I want to hear this again.
And still, and I remember I called a Walmart customer service person because I just needed to rant, and then I actually thought after the fact I was like, oh, I could do my YouTube channel because that's a much better venue. But
holy shit, this
myself,
dude.
I'm
I'm not gonna be Matt toxic.
Like,
holy
I would
shit.
love to see the margins when Walmart.
Oh, that's like your manager. Oh, that's like your manager. Why can I buy the PS5? I was waiting in line. Let me tell you why the system is fucked up, okay? Let me tell you this whole story about bots waiting in line and people cutting in line. Let me tell you that. Oh my god, I feel so sorry for that person who was on the phone with him. I feel so sorry for him. Holy sh... or her. I just feel sorry for that person. Oh man, that person's a saint sitting through that. Holy shit.
All right.
I hope that guy didn't get fired.
Like, we have more in stock. Go wild. PlayStation 5, you can buy it. I would love to see a chart, like a breakdown, like a spreadsheet or whatever, of the percentage of people who purchased it. Like, legitimate people who purchased it.
No, I wonder, part of me wonders if he got that from DSP. Because DSP has gone on many rants about workers and all this other and shit that goes wrong with him. He Karen'd at YouTube, he Karen'd at Twitch. And I just wonder if Airlord was like, I should do that. DSP was able to Karen it up, I can Karen it up. Holy shit, dude.
As opposed to, like, robots. As opposed to, like, bot purchases that just bought a million of these things. And I think it's a failure of two things. I blame Sony and Microsoft. They should not have released the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. I'm sorry. They should have waited until next fall. It was absolute bullshit to release a next-gen console.
Now, he says this, though, but what's the difference of them delaying it and you waiting until the next year or the year after to get it? Like, what? Honestly, as the phone rings, what's the difference? What's the difference? Who knows?
Off a sought-after next-gen console during a fucking pandemic. I don't know who thought... Like, the CEO is such a... Like, I saw the CEO of Sony was like, we have no PlayStations. We don't have any. There's none left. And he's listing legitimate concerns like, okay, yes, your production facilities in China or wherever the fuck they make these consoles, you can't make them as quickly because of COVID and in-person restrictions with masks. Like, I understand
the masks are going to stop
if that
people?
was the case, you shouldn't have released the console this year. Microsoft and Sony should have had
Now, I'm like... I always wonder with this. I don't think they developed the consoles this year. Like 2020. Like, they didn't start in January to manufacture them. I think they manufactured these consoles a little bit in advance before all this shit happened. I think the reason why it's so hard to get them and shit is because people bought the consoles that were already made, and now we just have to wait till the production's back. And again, this is like, why not just wait? That's probably why you're waiting, is so that they can just make more consoles. Like, it makes no sense. Like, as I said before, what's the difference between waiting for them to release it than waiting for it to be available? It's the same end result.
Joint meeting and said, listen, if you agree to not release the Xbox Series X this December, November, whatever, we won't release ours. Like, they should have made like a pact. Like,
what?
Listen, if you agree that was the case, you shouldn't have released the console this year. Microsoft and Sony should have had like a joint meeting.
Dude, he acts as if like Sony and Microsoft are like nations. Dude, they should have a treaty. They should have a pandemic treaty, dude.
And said, listen.
Listen.
If you agree to not release the Xbox Series X this December, November, whatever, we won't release ours. Like, they should have made, like, a pact, like the freaking Nazi Soviet
He should have made, like, the Nazi Soviet pact. What?
Release the Xbox Series X this December, November,
Hold
whatever.
up.
We won't release ours. Like, they should have made, like, a pact, like the freaking Nazi Soviet pact of 1939.
Wow, that went somewhere. Holy shit.
Between the Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union.
Oh my god. Dude, why would you make that comparison? And these are fucking companies. They're not fucking countries. Holy shit, this fucking dude.
To throw some history lessons in there for you. Not saying that Sony and Microsoft are Nazi Germany and Soviet Union, but anyway.
Oh my god, the fucking
like,
lockback.
A pact between the companies to say, we'll wait a year. Because the world, like, now that as of freaking, November 23rd when I'm making this video, 3 vaccines have been listed for COVID, and 2 of them have a very high success rate. There's already millions of doses of vaccines starting. Like, they're thinking in a month people are going to be vaccinated, more people in the spring. I would bet that the world is more back to normal a year from now. Like, a year from now, in November of 2021,
Oh, yeah.
I would bet that most people are vaccinated. But, like, the world is more back to normal.
November
so why would you
2021,
not take
boys.
advantage
That's our year.
of releasing a console during that period? Like, why would you not? Because more people can buy it. Like, yes, it's selling out right now.
Again.
But that doesn't matter because you're not.
What is going on? Everything is, like, slowing down. Holy shit, what the fuck? Hold up. I want to see something. What is going on?
Numbers.
It's weird. That's really weird. I don't know why it's like that. Anyways, let's get back to this.
Would be way larger if you had fucking waited. If you had waited and said, okay, we'll do this, because then more people can be in the factories making the console. So then you have a larger surplus. There is more supply to meet the demand. Like, supply and demand is one of the core functions of marketing. Marketing 101, supply and demand. Very simple concept.
Yeah, like there's multiple things going on. I mean, sure, not everyone's going to be running out to buy a PS5 because people might be strapped for cash, because they might be out of business, they might be trying to catch up on payments, whatever. There's that side of it, and then there's a side of it that's like, people have the money to spend, and they're just waiting at home to get it. So there's 2 sides of that going on. But it's, as I said, if you're not gonna buy it, or if it's like, hey, right now it's not the time, I wanna like just save my money, buy it later, you're waiting either way. So what is the difference between waiting? Like, this whole video is nonsense. It's him just complaining that he can't get it now. He wants it now, right now. He wants that PS5 right now.
Here, and all you needed to do was wait until a certain period of time where you could
like this is like a childish. This is like what children do when they can't get something. They just say, like, well, they did it wrong. But it's like, dude, like, you're not always gonna get what you want. Sometimes you have to wait. Sometimes you don't have the money. Sometimes it's not in demand. Sometimes you gotta wait.
The demand. You can't match the demand right now, and it's like people are pissed. I follow PlayStation on Facebook. Every post they make in their comment section, and I know Facebook comments isn't the greatest measuring stick. I know stupidest people fucking comment on Facebook.
People.
It's a cesspool.
This dude calling other people stupid. The Mr. Microsoft and Sony are like Nazi Germany and Soviet Russia. That dude is calling people on Facebook stupid. Okay. All right.
I know, but I haven't seen happy users. I mean, Twitter too. Across social media, I haven't seen anyone happy right now.
Wait.
The only people
aren't happy for not getting a toy that they want to get? Holy shit. Whoa, man. News to me.
Have PlayStation 5s are people that lucked out when, because if you remember, this was a disaster when the consoles were first announced. All of the retail stores made them available early by mistake. I don't know if you guys remember that. This was like Walmart and Target and like some of the big branded stores made them available by accident. And people were pissed because they signed up on Sony's direct website to get notifications as to when they could purchase the console. And then it just gets released by the retailers and it's like, oh, it's all sold out. Like, what? This wasn't even fair from the start. So there was no legitimate way.
But if you knew, whatever, fuck it, okay.
Unless you were super lucky, you just happened to be on your computer when all these websites just, we'll just do it. Because as soon as one store did it, the stores wanted to compete with themselves. So then they released their stock. And then it was like one after another, a domino effect. And then effectively it was sold out within freaking, like not even a few hours or even a minute or whatever the heck the frame of time was. And then slowly but surely, there's more in stock.
This is mad entitlement.
There's more in stock. But then it's all the
you just gotta wait.
Told you, with bots.
Oh my god, guys, you just have to wait. It's like this dude got a notice saying that, dude, you're gonna die tomorrow. And he's like, I want it now!
Again, I think the average price on eBay, because eBay's the only website you can get a PlayStation 5 right now. Or, I mean, I don't know I know PlayStation 5, it seems like, is in more demand than the Xbox Series X, and that PlayStation 5 is the console I want, not the fuck, I'm done with Microsoft. I don't know why I would get an Xbox Series X. I saw videos of the interface where it almost looks the same as the Xbox One.
Whoa.
And I don't know what exclusives I buy for it. Like, Halo is dead.
Halo's dead,
I don't
dude.
know. I always think of Gears of War and Halo, and obviously I was the biggest Halo 3 fan and Halo Reach, and I put up with the.
Like I said this before, the more you wait, the more money you can get, so you save more money. Like you'll save more money. Okay.
That Master Chief Collection where the multiplayer didn't function properly, but. I even played Halo 5, and that game was abysmal. And what was that, 5 years ago? I mean, like, I've basically been done with Halo for a long time. I'm probably not going to get Halo Infinite. I'd have to get the new Xbox, right, in order to get it.
I'm sure he's done
so
with
there's no reason.
Positive.
No, I mean, like, I got both consoles.
I'm positive he's done with Halo, guys.
I played more games back then for, like, YouTube, and I followed more stuff. But I'm even thinking, like, I didn't buy many games for the Xbox One. I think I only played 2 exclusive. I think it was... what was it? Dead Rising 3. I think it was 4. Dead Rising 4 or 3. I forget which one it was. It was whichever one was exclusive. And then I think I really bought it for Master Chief Collection, like Halo 5 and Master Chief Collection. Those are the only. I didn't really buy many Xbox One games because
come on.
The PlayStation 4, I had a larger hard drive. I should preface. I bought like a 1 terabyte hard drive. For it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot.
And any cross console game I got for PlayStation, and then all of their exclusives were far better with The Last of Us,
Persona,
God of War,
Persona,
Spider-Man. They just have better. I don't even know how it's a competition. Like they just have better exclusives.
No Persona.
It's just the better console.
No Persona
it just
for him.
Like they made up for all their blunders back in the 360 era where they didn't compete with Microsoft enough, and Microsoft had the better online infrastructure, but now Sony competed. And ever since that Xbox One freaking always online, no trade-in disc thing, like that was the permanent flip, man. And there's no flip this console generation. The PlayStation 4 into PlayStation 5.
It is so sad. This actually is more sad for DSP. When DSP does vlogs, he does the same shit. It's the same kind of video. Holy shit. Dude.
They're just continuing their dominance. It seems like more people are going for PlayStation 5 than the Xbox Series X.
Rants, man.
Which again, I stupidest fucking name on the planet. Every time I say it, I just feel stupid saying it. Series X. What a dumb fucking name for a console. PlayStation 5. You just go in order. Sony, like every console, like in the future, the next 10, 20 years, PlayStation 6, PlayStation 7, they can just...
Yes, we're gonna see PlayStation 20. They're gonna do that. They're not gonna change the numbering scheme at all. Because, like, in reality, do you really think they're gonna just count them when they get to the double digits? It's gonna be pretty silly at that point.
Keep adding numbers until maybe they want to change it up, or I don't know. Why
Yeah.
would they? They just
And then
keep
when they change it up, you're gonna complain. Or he's gonna love it. Who knows?
adding numbers onto the fucking console. Like, it just keeps going up. Xbox has dug itself into this hole where they have to keep renaming the stupid thing. And I know because the original Xbox came out the same time as the PlayStation 2, you couldn't call it Xbox 2 because then it would be like Xbox 2 to Xbox 3. And
This
the number-
amount of like strategizing he has for naming consoles is really dumb. Hey, Apple's different. Apple's Apple, okay? They're gonna go crazy with fucking Roman numerals, okay? They do Roman numerals, okay? Wait, no, they don't. Whoops, I'm fucking dumb. I forgot. They just don't. They don't even put. You know what? They don't even put the number. They don't even put the number on the box anymore, okay? They just say Pro and that's it. That's the day. That's it.
superiority. I get it. But there was better naming conventions out there. Come on, Microsoft. I'm still fucking getting on your case about that. And I'm not going to let it go. It's part of this video now. This is a partial Microsoft rant. And this is also me pissed at how these consoles were handled, man. Like,
Man, come on.
and to be fair, like, I've been so busy. I haven't, like, Ghost of Tsushima or whatever the
Sushini?
I keep messing up the name of that game. I know, I apologize. I've been saying it to my friends, and my friends are like, how do you keep getting the name of the game wrong? It's one of the top games on PlayStation. Another
this dude
PlayStation
sounds like a lunatic. He sounds like a lunatic with a camera, dude.
exclusive of 2020. I haven't even touched it. I have it downloaded. Haven't touched it.
Retro, look, okay. Okay. The iPhone looks better with the X, okay? Like Windows. You know what? You're gonna be shaming Apple for that? Oh, Windows, dude. They did it too. So, you know, Windows did it first. So, you know, don't be pointing at Tim Apple. Point at Bill Windows. Okay?
touched a new Call of Duty. Usually I play the new Zombies mode and all that stuff. My friends haven't. I just been busy. Like, again, this year has been like unlike any other. I've been busy. Haven't had time to upload stuff to the channel. I've been adapting. Okay, I've been adapting to a new schedule, and ultimately, like my side hobby of writing, I've been taking that far more seriously.
Writing,
just with like the free time I have, like the
making
nature of the
books
time
still?
I have.
Sweet.
I've been doing more writing based stuff, which
I think,
is also like when I'm
did
not
Tevin do a
working
video
my
on
new
that?
job. I've been doing.
I don't remember.
So.
Or at least he tried to get a book. I don't.
Not to make this.
Does anyone remember that
I'm
when
like a
Tevin
book.
tried to do he tried to read?
They
Airlord
announced
stuff?
when the new episodes come out. For
Not
the
Negi.
Extra episodes.
Negi
of season
is
10. That'll be
Saru.
fun. And I'll cover that. And I'm glad that they released that. And I will probably cover it. But for now, I don't know what to suggest to anyone who wants to get the new consoles. I really don't. Like, it's all bullshit. Like, I wouldn't waste your time because it's like GameStop. It's all a farce. They're like,
all
you can buy
farce,
the
dude.
console. It's like even the most expensive bundles, like the $700, $800 bundles, you can't buy them.
Yeah, that's
They're
it.
just too expensive. And then some websites release stock at the most ungodly hours of the night. Like, I think Best Buy had a 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time launch window
that's
for
pretty
like
bad.
extra stock of
No, like I
PlayStation.
was talking about the PS5, and he has The Walking Dead and The Walking Dead on the screen. I don't know what the fuck. Who is she? What the fuck is this? I thought this was Game of Thrones for a second because of the White Walkers and shit, but this is The Walking Dead. Who's that? Is that supposed to be that lady that what's her name? She was like Tyrese's girlfriend in the books. Can't remember her name. I don't know. This is the Area Lord. Storm, how do you not know the Area Lord, okay? I mean, come on. Let's go to Pig Go. Let's see if Pig Go can spot me on this one. I mean, how do you not How do you not know the content creator Airy Lord? I mean, are you playing Weeb games again and you don't know? Oh my god, come on. Bigwig, what is going on? Oh, it's a new character? I don't know. I didn't. Ah, whatever, fuck it. I don't think I'll be able to find it.
Fives. And I was like, I'm not waking up at 3 fucking a.m. to purchase a freaking video game console at the end of the day, man. And so
then wait,
there's
wait,
three levels, obviously,
it's
that
available.
You guys, I'm angry at Sony and Microsoft for not waiting a year. Why release a fucking?
They have to
console
wait a
in
year.
Because the store, like, you're also bleeding the stores because the stores don't have the stock for the console. Like,
what?
Like you
bleeding the stores.
And other products don't have this problem. Like when Apple release a new iPhone, like other companies, there's a right way to do this. Other companies for other products have done this.
Not a lot of people get the new iPhone at launch, though. A lot of people had to wait. Who the fuck? Okay.
It's better than you, than Sony, than Microsoft, which is pathetic because both Sony and Microsoft have other products that they release. Microsoft obviously has computers.
He still does
tablets,
the Walking Dead content.
Sony with their speakers, and I mean they both are media conglomerates of technology. These consoles are just one portion of their gaming division.
Remember, he has a Patreon too. I forgot about that, or he had one. I should say.
Right. They just couldn't. And so now you get consoles going for close to $2,000, which I don't recommend. Do not buy a freaking.
Hold up. Look at this comment. Random question. Do you still interact with DSP or John Rambo? No. Then Victory comes in. If you don't mind me asking, how come? Watch my most recent vlog. Wait, what? This most recent vlog had it at the end. Oh shit, we gotta watch that. Holy shit.
For like 1,600. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing lowest $1,000 up to $2,000 to buy a fucking plate. Are you kidding me? No, like
you kidding me?
3 down payments on a car. That's like 3 months.
You
of, like,
kidding
3
me?
months of like payments on a fucking automobile, and you're spending that on a freaking video game console. And again, maybe it's because I'm getting older that I don't value sitting in front of my TV just getting achievements and playing video games and filming it as much anymore. But man, if you're gonna buy something like that, buy it for the fucking price that it's set at. Like, do not give any of these scalping douchebags any. Yeah, don't give them a cent. Don't give them a freaking cent of your money. Because I'm seeing horrific images. Like, there are people
I think the latency is pretty off.
Who aren't just like, if they were selling one console, okay, fine. Maybe it's just one, whatever. Like, maybe they bought it and didn't want it, or blah. Who knows? Unlikely, but whatever. I'm seeing people who have like 8, 9, 10. No, they literally are like showboating. Like, have pictures of consoles stacked, like a warehouse of PlayStation consoles, the boxes. And I'm like, are you out of your mind? Like, these are the people that ran the bots. They mass bought these fucking things, and because the infrastructure of Walmart, the infrastructure of Best Buy's websites is so fucking piss poor.
Damn,
that's the other problem. Why are you letting
slamming the desks?
You should have a 1 console limit. You cannot add more than 2 of the console to your cart. You shouldn't be able to do that. When I purchase, and the only thing I can think of that comes close, I mentioned concert tickets earlier, but every year I go to PAX East, okay, the Penny Arcade Expo in Boston. I don't know if it's going to be happening next year. It just avoided COVID last year. It happened in early March, right before the COVID explosion of stay-at-home orders happened. So
it is what it is.
I snuck it in.
I was wondering why the chat was like
so
kind of behind.
PAX right before all hell broke
loose.
But I don't know if there's going to be one in the spring. It might be cutting it close with the vaccines. But the point being is they sell these tickets online. Okay, They sell the tickets online, and they have like one time. They don't tell people when. That's the thing. They don't tell people. And I'm actually starting to see the genius in this strategy. PAX says it's going to be sometime in October or November. We're not telling you when it's going to happen. It just will happen randomly. Now, the trend is Tuesday afternoon, it seems like, but like most of the time they don't tell you. So you just have to be lucky around your Twitter. Just like have your Twitter around, follow the account.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, tickets are available.
This dude.
I don't play games a lot, but oh my
reserve
god, let
a
me tell you about the
freaking
PS5.
ticket, there's a timer. So when you add the fucking
my
ticket
God.
to your cart, it says this will be in your cart for like 5 minutes. And then there's a countdown timer for you to put in your credit card, your address, and all of your personal information to purchase it. Why is the same thing not happening for these websites?
They did that for the
Why?
PlayStation
Like,
Direct
how is
thing,
there not
though.
communication between Walmart and Sony to say, hey, Sony's sending us 100, like, sake of argument, 1,000 PlayStation 5s, okay? We're going to limit it to one per person, and we're going to make it so that if you add it to your fucking cart, it stays in the cart, and you have a limited amount of time to buy it. And you know that pesky thing on websites, when you're like filling out a form or you're signing up for an account, it could be for anything. And there's that little box that says I'm not a robot. And you check that, it's always a nuisance, right? Like, why is that button there? Like,
Oh my God.
I'm not a robot. What the heck? What could that mean?
They do that
why
though.
That's there to stop people.
They do that.
Cocksuckers who have these bots who mass buy consoles to
God.
fucking make money off of poor people who want them. It's that.
I
that's
agree,
what they're there
DJ
for.
Filthy Rich. That he
And for
should do
some
that.
reason, these conglomerates don't put restrictions in like that. And all it does is shake faith in your
Are you
service.
seriously complaining about
Why
No, he
would I
wants
ever
more
wanna
captchas.
use Walmart
Not enough
for anything?
captchas.
Why would I want to use them? If you're just being a bunch of dishonest, poor, lackluster retailers. Why?
Why?
At least Amazon hasn't released any yet. They haven't released any. I think there was that first wave, and then it's just been dead, silent. Walmart, it's like, oh yeah, we have these different waves that you can buy the consoles, but again, your process is shit, so it's not even worth it. I could fucking do every single time.
This literally just sounds like he tried to do the Walmart thing and then got mad that he couldn't do it, so he's doing this. That's what it sounds like.
I still wouldn't be able to get the console because your website freezes, it crashes, bots buy all the fucking consoles, you can't save it to your cart. Like, it's a mess. Like, this is
It's
the
a
United
mess,
States
dude.
here, people. Like again, for a country with so many advancements, you wonder to yourself, like how are you missing this? This helps drive sales.
Dude, everyone's talking about how we're behind in cybersecurity, all this stuff. Fuck that. Nope. We are behind on the shopping online segment. That's the problem. Not cybersecurity. Put that away. That should not be the government's focus. We should focus on buying PS5s. That's what we need to focus on.
By
God
making
damn it,
sure
Trump.
this process is tight, it helps drive sales. In a few days, you'll have Black Friday, which is historically the biggest spending day of the fucking year.
Whoa, Black Friday.
Arguably, there are other times in Christmas, but it's usually Black Friday. And again, there aren't in-store purchases because of COVID, which makes sense. But all of the online methods are garbage. No normal person can go about buying this console, and it just frustrates people. Like, it creates a negative aura, and you want a positive aura around the next generation. And all people are feeling right now is frustration. They're frustrated. They're jealous because they see people on YouTube and Twitch, big rich streamers. Oh, I got the PlayStation 5 just sent to me. It's like, okay, great. Good for you.
This is literally a DSP rant. We've entered the even more DSP part of this rant. Holy shit.
Normal people can't buy it right now. No one can buy it right now. It is impossible to buy unless you bend over backwards and fucking, sign the deed to your house to some jackwagon in fucking Little Rock, fucking Arkansas, jerking
These
off to fucking 30
shills.
PlayStation 5 so he can pay his fucking mother's rent with that money. And he just bought a bazillion consoles with some fucking hacking software because Walmart's too stupid not to put any restrictions.
Wait.
Fucking mother's rent to your house
What?
to some jackwagon in fucking Little Rock, fucking Arkansas, jerking off to fucking 30 PlayStation 5 so he can pay his fucking mother's rent.
Pay his mother's rent. Does that mean that... So then... Wait. But then why did he buy the PS5s then? And then the other thing is that... So is the mom not working? Maybe the mom is sick. And that little guy in Little Rock, Arkansas was like, my mommy is sick of COVID. He can't go to work. I need to pay the rent. So why is he an asshole, Chris? He's paying his poor mom's rent, dude. And he's shaming him. This dude is really toxic, dude. That's fucked up. That little kid in Little Rock, Arkansas, who got all those PS5s to pay his mom's rent, he did that for his mom, and he's shitting on him. Poor kid. He's trying to do the right thing. This guy would probably make fun of the kid in fucking what's that movie called? This is like The Grave of the Fireflies. He'd probably see that kid trying to help his little sister get food, and it was like, he's a little bitch. He's giving her food, trying to work, stealing food from working people. This guy trying to feed his sister. Stupid.
With that money, and he just bought a bazillion consoles with some fucking
now I'm
hacking
sad.
software because
I'm making myself
Walmart's
sad
too
thinking about that
stupid
movie now.
Not
Damn
to
it.
put any restrictions and a little box that says I'm not a robot.
God damn it. I'm gonna tell you guys, you should watch Grave of the Fireflies. That movie is so fucking good. Like, it's so depressing, but it is a really good movie. I mean, man, I think about all the parents that thought that they were gonna get like a mystical movie because it was from Studio Ghibli, and then they left that movie with crying kids. That movie can scar you, dude. Oh man. I also want to say that aunt in that movie, fuck that aunt. She's a bitch. Fucking terrible character. In that movie, she's going to hell. I tell you what.
Normal people can purchase it, which is the fucking point the whole damn time.
Mad.
So, in conclusion, get a better fucking system, obviously, and please, like, eBay should be stepping in too. They should be taking shit down like this. And this happened when COVID first happened. With toilet paper, hand sanitizer, masks. Does anyone remember the first the weeks in March and April when the pandemic was really getting bad and there was the freaking hoarding and the panic buying? Yeah, remember when it felt like a freaking zombie apocalypse movie? Like The Walking Dead,
Dude,
which I have still, I don't know
The
why
Walking
they took
Dead.
it down, but yeah, it's still on the freaking right side of the screen.
Dude,
here.
it's like The Walking
Yeah.
Dead, man.
Yeah,
I
people
agree.
were doing that in websites like Amazon and eBay. Like, finally, because it was affecting people's
I agree with that
health,
too, but
they stepped
I mean, it's
in and
eBay.
said, no, you're not reselling this. No, this is unethical. It's not right. This isn't capitalism. It's scum. You're not doing it. Why is the same thing not happening for the PlayStation? Like, I understand hand sanitizer saving someone's life in a fucking video game console. I know, apples and oranges. But at the same time, it's the principle of the thing. Okay? It's the principle of the thing. And just, eBay should be helping the process. But none of these companies are doing anything. eBay's not taking the orders down. Walmart and these other websites, I keep mentioning Walmart, but it's GameStop as well.
Fucking
Best
GameStop.
Buy, Kohl's, any of these places. Their website processes are garbage. They have no precautions, no security, nothing in place to stop people from abusing their fucking website, even though they're these bazillion-dollar corporations. And then Sony and Microsoft, they're not. No one's doing anything. It's a fucking free for all of when people can buy these consoles. And honestly, if I were you, I would boycott it. I wouldn't even try to buy
This reminds me of a
consoles. I would
Christian
say,
video for
fuck
some
you,
reason.
Sony
He's giving me
and
Christian
Microsoft.
vibes.
You messed this up, and I'm not dealing with your
I'm not
crap
dealing with this.
until next year. Like I bought the
you have to
PlayStation
wait?
4
Whoa.
when it came out.
Then
Because,
what's this
it
rant
wasn't a
for?
pandemic, and it was easier to get.
He ranted about how the console should wait till next. This dude wanted so badly to be a day one baby. A day one baby. He wanted to be that dude. He wanted to do a video with DSP about opening the PS5. And now that he can, he has to wait a year. And then oh my god, this dude is insane.
But this is ridiculous that what we have to go through.
This is
absolutely
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
We're fans. We want to be fans. We're showing that dedication by trying to show up and buy these consoles on the times that the companies are
man,
listing.
holy moly,
and we're
dude.
continually getting fucked in the ass because no one cares. Not the retailers.
We as
not
gamers
the online
should step
websites
up.
that resell shit. Not the major game developers that made the consoles in the first place. No one.
No
It's
one.
silence. It's randomness. It's the fucking Hunger Games of purchasing. May the odds be in your favor.
Oh my
and most of
God.
the time, you're the fucking person from District 12 that gets chopped in half. Okay. Most people don't have this concept.
This dude.
Most, okay.
Okay.
So that's it.
That's it.
Disaster. This was a great comeback for making videos again.
Great comeback.
I'm bullshit about this, man. And
Still
and
10 minutes left of the
I feel
video.
like I shouldn't even give a dime, and I refuse to spend any money. One of my friends was desperate to get it and was like, "Oh, maybe I'll just get it on eBay." I'm like, "Dude, do not give these scalpers the satisfaction. That's what they want to make double the profit off of you. No.
No.
I'll
Don't do
just
it.
wait until maybe eBay finally gets some fucking sense in their head and shuts down all these stupid accounts that are mass selling consoles, and hopefully
Yeah.
that happens.
You got-
I'm gonna bide my time in hope.
This is
Maybe
pretty
I'll
much
send a fucking
DSP.
email or petition to eBay and say,
I'm gonna send an
take
email.
down these accounts. These
He's
people
gonna stop him.
need to send their consoles back like they shouldn't fucking have them. They shouldn't have them.
They shouldn't have
And
him. I
shame
agree.
on these websites for not rejecting their order. If you see someone buying 10 fucking PlayStation 5s, please flag the order and reject it. Like, again, one per person.
This
One per
really, I could just see Christian making a video. I'm very mad right now. They need to do one per person. Oh my god. Can you guys imagine Christian doing this?
I heard that GameStop,
Or
I'll make this
Christine
last
Chan, I
point.
should say.
I heard that GameStop has 2 consoles of the PlayStation 5 in person. Okay, very interesting. Now, you'd have to get there at 3 a.m., sleep overnight outside the GameStop, and then be like one of the first 2 people. If you're not the first 2 people in line, you're not getting it. For a split second, I thought to myself, maybe I should wait in line for the console. Like, physically. But then I was like, wait, number 1, I don't want to fucking risk getting COVID. That's stupid.
That's stupid.
And then number 2, the first 2 people in line are going to get it. So if I see people in front of me, I know that I lost.
What if they gave the Xbox? Dude, what if they're in line for the Xbox, Chris? Ever thought of that? He could have gone a PS4, but he was too afraid of the Xbox fans. That's what it was. He's afraid of Xbox fans. They were gonna come up. They're gonna roll
like,
up
what's the
on
point?
him with their Xbox
But
controllers.
even then, it's 1 per person. So it's 1 per person in stores, but it's not 1 per person on the websites. I'm seeing a discrepancy here. Like, what?
What? What the fuck?
Ugh.
Online orders are different, dude.
I don't know.
Almost
what
said
the hell's wrong with
DSP.
these companies. I don't, but I'm not giving them a fucking dime. I'm not giving them a dime of my money, and
Who?
until I feel
What?
until it's like next year, until it's as simple to buy a PlayStation 5 as it is to buy a fucking bag of goldfish from CVS. That is when I will spend money on a fucking PlayStation 5. But as long as it's sold out, fuck them.
Fuck 'em. Get 'em outta here.
Every game you can buy on PlayStation 4. Miles Morales, the new Call of Duty. I don't know when the new
don't know
Horizon
why they
Zero
have-
Dawn 2. I played the first one, beat the whole thing 100%.
I
really want to play the second one. I don't know if it is only on PlayStation. Is it? Let me search that.
I think it's fine to do online orders. I just think that like
Horizon.
I do agree that the
Zero
quantity,
Dawn 2.
like you shouldn't be able to order multiple PlayStations. I do kind of get that, but at the same time, like I don't really fucking
It seems
care.
like it's only on PlayStation.
Should have required people going in one by one.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot
it's
of
on
that doesn't matter
PlayStation 5
though.
and PlayStation. See, we're not at the point in the console period
Live.
where
Wait, was that
games-
PayPal? Wait a second.
Oh yeah, it's on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation. See, we're not at the point in
Oh no, that's something else. I thought it was PayPal for a second. I was like, why is
the
he showing?
console period
I just scared if
where
that happened.
games are only coming out on the PlayStation 5. They're not. Like they won't do. I'd say 2 years. Give it 2 years, and then PlayStation 5 games. It'll be like PS5 only. You have to get the PS5. I could be wrong, but that's just my hunch. So.
that's my hunch.
All right, I'm done ranting. This was a fucking disaster. Get your shit together, Sony, Microsoft, Walmart, Best Buy.
Buy a Switch, Chris.
Freaking, I don't know where else. Amazon. I mean, they didn't even list anything yet.
They did
And
like
eBay.
a few weeks ago.
Flag these people,
Flag them.
And
Get them
stop.
out of here.
letting them resell these consoles. It's not right. It's unethical. And like, I saw one post from like this grandfather. He's like, I had to spend $1,400 for a PlayStation 5, but my grandson really wants it. And for him, I would make that purchase. And I was like, you know what? That's really nice.
That's honorable, dude.
Yeah, you're a good grandfather, and I mean but that shouldn't have to have happened though, and that hurts to see, man. Like that's an honest person who loves their grandson, and that like they're being forced to like they would give them
This
the
dude
world
is
and, like,
using
people, like,
a fucking story about a grandfather to make us feel bad that people can't buy PS5s. Dude, like, I don't get why. Like, I mean, I understand people want a PS5, COVID, all that. That I understand. But, dude, why the fuck do people, like, have these weird, like, it's like they fantasize about these consoles. Like, dude, it's a fucking console. You just have to wait. And I remember this was the same thing with the Nintendo DS, the Wii. Like, even when I was the Wii was my first console I bought. And I had to wait. I could buy it day one, and I was like, okay, I'll wait. All right, as I said, to me, when I order something, as long as I know I'm getting it, I could wait forever. But if it's like, whatever, I'll wait. You just have to wait. So I don't get why people are like, I really tried to get a PS5, and then fucking Mega64 did a video of smashing one, and they waited in line to get one to do it. Oh, and then, like, the bots come and it's like, dude, it's a fucking toy. Hey, that's different. What was driving me mad, I didn't mind waiting. That's why I didn't want to get a refund yet, because it made all its way to the East Coast. And I was like, it literally entered the state, and then left the state, came back to the state, left the state again to come back. Like, that was driving me mad. I didn't mind the wait. Like, I was fine waiting until January. But I was just like, this thing should have came here, like, it was ridiculous. But I wasn't mad at the person who shipped it. It was USPS, and USPS was slammed too. So I knew what was going on. I wasn't like mad. I was just like I was trying to understand why it was going between two states the whole time. It was in Connecticut at one point. It was in Connecticut. It was here, and then it went to Massachusetts for this third time. Okay, but I can wait. I can wait for that.
They're it's just taking advantage of people, man. It's deceptive and cruel.
And I was also being a meme.
Yeah, I just that kind of stuff. That's just wrong, man. Like, that's money that people could. I mean, especially in a pandemic. Okay, especially in a pandemic, that's money people could be setting aside.
I'm a little
for
bit
food,
more mad at Rich for doing it than I am with
whatever.
Chris.
Like,
But
like, toilet paper. If there's another freaking surge of people going to buy that stuff in
That
mass
crap.
again, like, that's like
toilet paper
$500.
crap.
I mean, like, again, that's for both a lot. That's rent money. Like, it's just messed up, man. It's just messed up.
Rent is $500 for everyone.
But anyway,
in
in
America.
long enough. Thank you guys for listening to me rant. This felt good to do. I miss being on the YouTube channel. So let's do it again sometime. The next vlog will be Walking Dead related because I owe you guys an explanation on where I've been. I haven't dealt with anything with Fear the Walking Dead or World Beyond, and I know that they're.
I watched one episode of Fear the Walking Dead, and it was pretty bad. I don't think I even finished the episode. I saw like 30 minutes. I was like, I saw what I needed to see, and I left.
This was a good this was a good comeback.
It was pretty
a good
bad
comeback video. So glad to have done it. All right, thanks guys. Peace out.
Peace out. Click click. He said he talked about DSP in the last vlog. This was the most recent vlog of his.
We kind of deserve more. And again, that's the theme of this episode. I have had a major character. All the time we waited for this episode, they uprising and they slashing. So not to go in a circle with this review, they could have done more. They could have definitely, especially with how long. I know for the coming weeks I'm going to be doing reviews of World Beyond. I'm not touching Fear the Walking Dead Season 6.
He lied. He didn't talk about DSP in this.
Introduce the Commonwealth and wrap.
This is fucking bullshit.
Oh, yeah,
he lied.
Beta and the giant horde. It was just really character deaths. Now,
he fucking lied to that dude. He said the most recent vlog. The only thing I can think of is that he means like a legit vlog, maybe. Maybe this one.
World Beyond. I'll probably just do individual reviews of the episodes. I think that's fair. I want to give the series a fair shake or not. So, relates to the movies and all that. Continue to go at our tent with my friends and different vlogs and footage.
What?
And then, when I went to college, it was content with my friends and different vlogs, and it ran the gambit. Whatever games were coming out, whatever was going on at that time, I kind of just recorded my experience playing the games, recorded my experience doing different stuff, and it was fun and entertaining. So yeah, this channel is really, half Walking Dead, half
The Walking Dead has ironically.
I'm not too sure.
That's pretty funny, Carl. I like that one. That's a good way to describe it.
So, if you guys have any suggestions about that, let me know.
What about DSP?
But for now, I'm still hyped up, and we've got about a week until the finale comes back. 11. It's not happening, and then there's those extra season. I'll have to check the timeline on that. So yeah, it's the world. I've tried to make my videos as much of an escape from that as possible, but
okay, I'm not sent through that. Let's try to tolerate this fucking video. Let's see how far we can make it, boys.
What's going on, everybody? The Aerie Lord is here. What's going on, everybody? The Aerie Lord is here. And I don't know if you guys
look at this fucking layout. We have the meme image. You know the meme image. Oh, you say I have no life? Well, I am a what was it like gamer? People say gamers have no life, but in fact we have many or some bullshit. That image, we got that image there with. I don't even think people use that image anymore. Then we got, the Air Raid Lord, the Machinima Network. Is he still with the Machinima? Oh, wait, no, Machinima's gone. Never mind. We got this. I don't know what the fuck this is. And then we got... Dude, this dude. This is a... Hold up. Dude. I think that's the same, effect. The same shit. This dude stole lightning from Jake James Lugo. He stole lightning! This dude needs to get original, okay? Get original stat, dude.
You guys know this. I don't know if you know this. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. A lot of people... I don't know how to start this vlog.
Yeah.
It is my 10-year...
Oh my god, he does the DSP shit. He does the DSP shit.
Hi guys. Let me tell you. Theo here. If you didn't notice. Man. Let me tell you. I don't know how to start this video off. I do videos.
Oh my god.
channel anniversary. On December 27th of 2010, I, for Christmas, received a JVC camcorder, and I put that thing on a tripod.
Oh boy.
And I aimed it at... Actually, the TV's over there. I'm looking at it right there.
Oh my god, this is DSP origin story.
Guys, I used to find a carry to the TV.
There. It's in the basement over here. I aimed it at my Toshiba TV, now that I just checked the model, and I recorded a gameplay tutorial for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood to get the Desmond Miles skin in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I knew at the time I wanted to film something that was video game related, but also something that I was somewhat decent at, and I had just acquired the skin for myself, having played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
He's like afraid to look at the camera. He's like, oh.
So I figured, why not make a tutorial for people and have this be my first video? Now, admittedly, my mom wasn't keen on letting me have a YouTube channel, so like I got the camcorder for Christmas and they like kind of allowed me to make one. So like 2 days after Christmas, that's when I made the YouTube channel. Okay. So that's how it started.
Guys, I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Fortunately, I'll have to leave you in the capable hands of DSP while I'm away. I'll be back. But man, this vlog is gonna be wild, I feel. Hopefully you guys are not like scared of Cyberpunk spoilers, but you know, there's many endings, dude. Many endings to the game. He's at this part. Holy shit. I want to hear what he says.
I don't know what he meant by that. Make a decision. Make a decision about what? We're stuck here. What did I do? Press the wrong button.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
Hey. Hey. Wow, it's been a while since I heard that voice.
Listen, I'm stuck in a shithole. It sucks hard.
So leave the shithole. Come home.
It's not that simple.
No is a nice word. Beautiful sometimes. You should use it more often. Sorry, Mitch is about to blow a fuse. I'll have to call you back.
Okay, Hanako? She probably won't answer. I didn't think so. Alright. How the hell did his color vision get all fucked up, right? Oh wait, did the colors change? They did, didn't they? The colors changed. Whoa. Oh, the color is starting to get back to normal. Look at that. It's almost normal now. Yeah.
Cognitive function test.
So things are improving over time. See that?
Solve the cube.
Hold on a second. I've been immersed in the ending because it's so weird that I haven't been checking on anything. I just want to make sure everything is legit here because I might have been giving shout outs to fucking fake tips and shit, and that's my fault if I did. No, okay. I just wanted to be sure, and it looks like it is legit. Good, that's good, because I was nervous here. I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? Nope, okay. So Ugly Tuna rolled to another $1.50 and said, shout out to It's Cheese Snatch in the stream. He's my best friend. All right, well, shout out to It's Cheese Snatch. Okay. Let's update to $20 tips today now. Oh my goodness. So now can we solve it? Because now can you see the colors correctly? Can you solve the cube? Yeah, look. You can solve it now because your colors are fixed. Wait, it doesn't work? Look at that. What the fuck? Whoa! What the hell was that about? Yeah, you got your vision back now. The TV looks... Is it cracked? No, that's just a graphic.
The escalation of tensions was heightened when Yorinobu Arasaka assumed leadership following his father's death and accused Militech of his murder. However, in an unexpected shift, the return of Saburo Arasaka appears to have diffused the situation between the rival megacorporations.
Oh, Nose Vacuum, I saw you cheered. Sorry, I missed it.
この言葉を忘れ、焦って変化を求めすぎました。私が敵味方両者に解き続けてきた教訓。完璧なものを変える必要はない。これが真理なのです。以上となります。
Saburo Arasaka and NUS President Rosalind Myers have agreed to meet in person to lay the groundwork for a lasting peace. A first step of goodwill was taken today as the Arasaka CEO withdrew from Night City 15 armored vehicles from the company.
Here we go again.
Hey, listen. These tests gonna go on much longer?
This site's pretty much back
We need
now.
very precise data.
Can't stand this anymore.
I also got a snack, guys. I got a little hungry. Got a little hungry here, boys.
Cognitive function test.
You should be able to solve it now. Because you can actually see the colors
Solve the
correctly.
cube.
Salve it.
What the fuck?
Please sit up. Respond to the key words.
Oh my...
Okay, I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that today.
Started. And now 10 years later,
Back to this.
here I am.
Here I am.
Let me just check. I want to see for myself how many subscribers we're up to, like on this date. So 10 years, on and off uploads. How many subscribers did we accumulate? I'd be curious to know. 12,000?
What?
See.
No way.
I don't know how to get to like the stats and stuff. I'm seeing 12,000 right now. I guess that's just the
What?
general number we'll go with here. We'll
Guys,
go with
okay,
numbers.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm mad now. Now I'm fucking pissed, okay? Okay? Cleo. Yeah. She busted her bun off doing stuff for this channel. She's spinning for you and he gets 12,000? I'm stuck at like 1,490 something. Guys, we can do better. We can do better than that. Okay? I appreciate the attempt, guys, but I mean, seriously? this is bullshit. Okay, these are all sock accounts. That's what it is. He's using sock accounts. Got him. Not fooling me,
I never know.
bitch.
You've got blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Oh, 12,006 subscribers. That's the number we're up to. Okay. So in 10 years, I amassed an audience of 12,006 subscribers. Not bad comparatively. That came, obviously, over the years from a lot of different sources. I'd say it came from video game playthroughs, random video game tutorials, DSP's community, and then the Walking Dead reaction.
Oh, DSP's
I'd say
community.
those are the four sources.
Honestly, I'm more willing to say that it was DSP's community. I think it was DSP's community and his haters than anything else.
And yeah, man. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out a way to start this vlog. I'm not sure really like what the first topic should be. Like, yes, we've established that I've accumulated 12,006 subscribers in 10 years. I have made over I don't know the exact number, but I've made over 5,000 videos in
maybe you should have like scripted your videos out,
10
dude.
years. I guess that's another thing.
Sometimes
that we're just
scripting
gonna
can
have
help.
to go back and check out.
Or outlining your script.
Why the frick not? Content. How do we see? I have a lot of playlists. I do know that. Dashboard. What was the dashboard say? Last videos. I don't know. I know it's somewhere over 5,000. The main reason is because you guys might be saying to yourself, like, how the hell is it over 5,000? It's over 5,000. That's over 9,000.
Okay.
So, I used to record... So, alright, I guess I can continue the story from where I started. So,
okay.
I opened the YouTube channel 10 years ago. I do the tutorial for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And then I don't really, like... I basically didn't know what I wanted to do with the YouTube channel. I did, I think, a tutorial for Halo Reach. I was just messing around. Like, making videos and putting them online, editing them, like the whole thing was brand new. And for a lot of content creators, 2000, it was really 2009.
I started on the ceiling, as you can see.
If you opened a YouTube channel in that period, that span, that's really where you amass your huge following. Now,
what?
There were people who attacked the model much more efficiently than I did. I wasn't...
What?
I would say I didn't really like understand like where people's attention was going to go for video games overall, because now this is a fun statistic.
What?
I opened my YouTube channel only 2 months after PewDiePie. PewDiePie opened his in October of 2010 and was uploading random Black Ops videos.
I am so confused. What the fuck are you talking about? I opened it 2 months
later, and you know, we were around the same subscribers for a very brief period of time before he pretty much played Amnesia. And I think that game is the one that got him his popularity, and then he amassed his giant following beyond that. So that just goes to show you, like, he hit upon a trend, right? There were these trends that happened over the years. Fortnite being one that's recent, I guess.
I did videos, and then let me talk about
trends. There was the Minecraft trend of, like, I mean, that was years ago.
This is fucking DSP shit.
Yeah, Amnesia. There's always
what about the DSP
niche
trend?
Games that appeal to a wide audience, and then your market expands because of that.
Market expands?
And so the thing for me is, like, I was influenced, obviously, for the YouTube channel from
DSP.
the YouTuber that people still to this day ask me about this guy.
Here we go.
Like, if anyone looked at my videos, like, I don't upload that much these days. And if I do, it's usually about a random topic or something related to The Walking Dead.
Mostly The Walking Dead.
I haven't
Chris, be real with us. It's mostly The Walking Dead. Like, this is pretty much The Walking Dead channel.
done anything with Darkside Phil, that's the name of the YouTuber, because he still uploads videos regularly. I am aware that he uploads...
Now, this is gonna sound really mean. It's gonna be it might be really mean, you know, but the fact that the only claim to fame that people even care about from this dude is that he played a game with Darkside Phil is pretty sad. Like, they go to his channel, they don't care at all about his other videos. He puts like, what, 5,000 videos he claims? And that all gets, no, what about DSP? Are you gonna play? And he doesn't even play games with DSP that much. Like, I don't know that necessarily is necessarily mean, but it might be mean. But it's just like, dude, like, I think it just shows how boring his fucking content is and how much of a carrot this dude is. Like, you don't see, like, you go to Tevin's streams, for example, you don't see people come into his chat saying, hey man, where are they gonna do DSP content? You know, I'm sure you might get that here and there, but not as much. Like, even when I do content that's not, not DSP related, sure, it doesn't get as much attention as DSP content, but at least there's like a good amount of people that care, and they talk about the content that they're watching. It is just really sad that this dude can put so much content, and all that people talk about when they talk to him is about DSP. Like, look at Jake James Lugo. You wanna know why? Like, the only time that people dunk on this dude about DSP is when he has DSP involved in his content or when he talks to DSP directly. Otherwise, like, he puts out content that's at least semi, like, interesting or unique. Like, if you go here, let's go to his newest video. Is this comment gonna be... Oh, look, no comments on this. Whoops. Let's go to an old one then. Let's go to this one, where he talks about Puerto Rican culture. So much detail, the work went into the scene. Glad to see the part of Miles represented. This looks like Puerto Rican Shenmue. I don't know why that made me laugh. But, like, look, all the comments here are pretty, like, in tune. This comment... Let's take a look at the comments. He has no comments on this. 6:43. Just in case, it loses track. Let's take a look at this. No comments. No comments on that. What about this? What are the comment section? No comments. So he has, like, no comments on anything. Can't wait for the release. That's pretty much it seems. Like, he doesn't really get much.
Like, as normally as he was back when I started watching his content. Now, he does
I'm contributing
Twitch live streaming, he takes donations. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's changed with his content. Normally as he was back when I started watching his content. Now, he does Twitch live streaming, he takes donations. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's changed with his content, but it's still his full-time job. It was his full-time job 10 years ago. It's his full-time job now. So that hasn't changed. But I was in high school when I was watching him because right now I'm 26. 10 years ago I was 16.
Oh man.
And I was a teenager and the online world was a playground, right? And I had really, just from my own hobbies and circumstances at school, I basically, isolated myself for one reason or another. And high school was personally for me a rough period. Like there was a lot of bullying, a lot of harassing.
It's
that went
fucking
on.
high
Not to
school.
go into too much detail, but it wasn't a fun period.
Yeah,
and
not fun. I agree.
The online world was an escape for that. It was a way to make friends, make something, basically have the secondary persona, right? I saw what Phil was doing, and I said, well, if he can have this secondary persona, because like who in his personal life was really persona. He lived by himself in that condo. Like he didn't do too much with himself in like his like real life, like the IRL life. Like he visited his parents, like back when he lived in.
This dude pretty much just said that DSP has no life. Wow. Holy shit. Wow. Wow.
lived in Connecticut. He saw, like, he was somewhat into the Street Fighter scene, but then he slowly phased out of it. And he just lived a very isolated, rudimentary life, but it was it was expanded because of the online world. And so I saw that.
Man, look at how prestigious he makes DSP's life sound. This dude and DSP both make it sound like he's in some kind of anime. It's like, dude, he's doing the impossible, man. Oh, man.
And said, well, let me do some of the same, right? Like, I'm going to try to do my own, like, Phil channel. And when I opened the YouTube channel, that's basically what it was. It was playlists of, like, all the playthroughs were, it was just like he did it. Like, it was, like, if you go into the earliest footage of my YouTube channel, you'll see, I think the first...
Dude, did the Airy Lord, like, have a crush on DSP? Well, I did my video, I made it so that, like, he's doing it, man. Like, it's either that or, like, a long-lost father figure that he wants. He wants DSP to be his dad, dude.
First playthrough I did was Fallout New Vegas, the first DLC, the Dead Money DLC. That was the first DLC.
Oh, man.
Or not DLC, the first game. The really game of any kind that I played. And that...
Stream Dad.
That set the stage for me, and then pretty consistently, like, I tried to keep up. Like, I tried to keep up with, like, you know, how Phil was doing every single video game, so then I turned my channel into that. And I was like, okay,
oh no,
I'm gonna play...
Oh no, dude. I would like to know his financials.
This game, and this game, and this game, like, every release... I followed it and covered it and just attacked it, and that was what the channel was. And there were a couple problems with that, obviously, looking back. First of all, it was not a good use of the channel's time. The one positive is that I got exposed to a lot of different video games in 2011 and 2012. Those 2 years were the years that I really went deep hardcore into this, you know, playing all these games. Those years, and maybe a little bit in 2013, but it was mainly 2011 and 2012 where I was trying to play every new release that came out. Like, there were one or two I didn't touch, but for the most part, I was playing all the new releases because I would do, like, I think in 2012 I had like a Game of the Year awards. I had a funniest moment, like, what? I would do year-end series, obviously, a la Phil, who had his own established series that went
a la Phil. That might be my favorite quote from him. A la Phil.
Along with that. And I was exposed to games I otherwise wouldn't have played. And I guess that's one big positive of the channel. Because, like video gaming's always been a hobby of mine. It's always been a fun medium. Like, I'm naturally a storyteller. And so, you know, I enjoy... And back then, I wasn't really into, like, watching TV shows. Like, start to finish, binge watching the shows. Any show I was exposed to at the time was very... Like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, they were very, like, PG-13. Like, it wasn't the serious shows that I eventually got into. You know, Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, like some of like the big television dramas that I eventually got into.
Okay.
That came kind of like when I took a break from the YouTube channel, but video gaming as a whole has always been a big has always been a hobby of mine. It always has.
Loves games. Look at all the Walking Dead videos. One Better Call Saul video.
So I'm gonna wipe my nose.
Wipe his nose.
Anyway, kind of doing this on the fly, but
look at all these gameplay videos.
Video game has always
boycotting
Rise
of Strike. Oh shit, dude!
The more difficult things got for me, I guess, at school. Oh,
Borderlands 3. There you go.
Just trying to have an established life outside of the online world. I think the more that pushed back, I kind of got complacent in doing the gameplay stuff a lot. Like, those thousands of videos.
Look at all the gameplay,
you can go back on the channel and see that whole history. You can see that whole history of the ridiculous amount of parts. And again, this was
This
a different
dude
era
just
of
does
YouTube,
Walking
though.
Dead
Like,
stuff. Holy shit.
YouTube gaming was getting popular at this time, so it wasn't out of the ordinary for someone to have crappy camera quality pointed at their TV screen, doing, part
Oh,
1,
man.
part 2, part 3 of a playthrough, and just, repeatedly uploading parts. Like that wasn't.
I really don't
completely
know if it's me or him
out of the norm
when that
to be-
happens. That's
to-
how
to-
like
to basically
weird
see someone
quality
doing
is.
that
I
kind of
don't know if it's him or me.
And so no one knew like what the right model was. Like quality was one thing.
There was
Like,
no headbutt.
eventually getting the Elgato game capture, which is how I eventually did direct capture at the end of
boy,
2012.
Elgato.
Like that improved all
I
of my
sure
footage.
love Elgato.
It did. Like admittedly, it just did. It improved all of my footage.
Yeah, it's fucking
But I
direct
think-
capture.
As I was pouring myself into the channel, and again, like there were other perks to the channel as well. Like I've made money on this channel as well. And, not just pennies, but like back when I had like the big Machinima contract where they gave you $2 for every 1,000 views. like,
This dude had a Machinima contract. Oh my god, I might be fucking jealous of this fucking dude a little bit. How does he get away with fucking 12,000 subs, dude? God damn.
crazy CPM rates. Like I made a lot of decent money, and the Walking Dead
Meh.
vlogs that I eventually did, I'll get to that in a second, but those
I
reaction
should be getting the big
stacking the
bucks,
views
dude.
on those really like
This is
made
insane.
it profitable. Like and
This dude,
at the time I
man.
was in college, like when I was covering The Walking Dead, I say season 5, 6, and 7, I was in college, and so having the extra money was a big bonus. Like it was to go out to the bars and hang out with friends, right? But this is when I was moving into more of a sociable life and a social life in general. And that 2014 to 2017, that's when that's when my content changed. I wasn't playing every freaking video game playthrough. In fact, I think
You still don't.
2015 or
Yeah.
2016, I think.
Oh, I
to
like
this
how he
day-
had friends and he did less gameplay when he had friends. Amazing.
The last playthrough that I did start to finish was, I think, Uncharted 4. And that was in 2016, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, Uncharted 4, I recorded it, did a full playthrough. And then I did a full playthrough of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. But the game was so short, and I uploaded, I think, the first and last part of that playthrough. And I didn't upload anything in the middle. So all that's like lost footage. But that game...
Oh, shit,
I
lost
had
footage.
strong opinions about that game.
Oh,
and
no.
sometimes I listen to the video back because I think I did a really good job breaking it down. But so that video is on my channel. But I just didn't do a full playthrough. So really, as I was in college and then coming out, like in the videos that I made, it was to like the Walking Dead reaction vlogs. It accomplished a couple of things because The Walking Dead was at the height of its popularity, number one. Number two, my friends could get involved. Like I was making really close
They
friends
could get involved with
in
gameplay,
college, and
though.
some of these people have been in my videos. Like if you guys watch any of my Walking Dead reaction vlogs, you'll know Jack is one person, Pete is another person. Like
What about P-Dog?
there have been a lot of. I remember for season 6, the second half, my
I guess
my
he
old
did.
friend Will from college, we would go to his dorm, and so the second half of season 6, our crazy reaction to who Negan killed, and you can't see it
Whoa.
because it was the first person perspective. If you guys remember that,
Crazy.
that was all a way to do group stuff with friends. Like I didn't have to isolate myself in a bedroom filming a TV with a camera. Like I could make videos, make some money off of it, and also hang out with friends. Like I was getting the best of all my worlds, and it was touching all of the bases.
What?
And that's why
How?
I continued to do the channel in college, and I didn't just stop at cold turkey and say, oh, I can't make a million playthroughs. But like, I don't think my channel ever really should have been constant playthroughs, I don't think that played to my strength. And I think that's one thing with the channel looking back. I think I didn't play to my strengths as much as I necessarily should have. Because I think that, am good with the public speaking. With like the channel has helped that also. If that's another thing that I've gained, it's the ability to talk to a freaking, whether it was a TV or a computer screen, and just voice whatever's on my mind. And if you go back to my first vlog, like I didn't really have the ability, like I'm mumbling through my words. I'm very cautious. It's almost as if I think the camera's gonna talk back to me, right? I almost think like, you know, like I'm talking.
Oh my god,
I'm looking up, like, you know, thinking like all of my audience is in it, but they can't talk to me. But like I'm projecting myself. So it was weird, but it was also new. Like I was new to the concept. Like I couldn't, like right now, like I'm in a mode, right? Like I know that there's people watching. Well, I mean, you know,
YouTube mode on.
But, and so I know that there's an audience feedback that's coming through that. But like me, myself in this space, like I'm by myself. So like, and this is just like what the internet and the online.
Wait a second, guys. Oh god. Chris has the chain. Dude. You know who else who used to have a chain? DSP. And we all know where that chain came from. God damn.
People like myself, who are this millennial generation.
He's right about that. I do get that.
Like we've just grown up with this, and we just like understand how this stuff works. Right?
I mean, he's right. Like, you know, part of like doing videos is you are talking to other people, so you do, you know, have that. But for me, it's just, I just see it as like, hey, I'm having a good time. I'm relaxed. You know, this is stuff I wanted to do. I like doing videos. I like talking. I like doing all this kind of stuff. So I try to do this. So there's all this kind of stuff that goes on. So it is what it is. It went to Banworld with her name.
One of my friends actually kind of joked and said,
now it's with Chris.
Have been kind of warped by
what do you think that means?
Online technology, and
pretty funny, huh?
Especially in the year 2020, online technology. Everyone in some way, shape, or form has been forced to use it, whether it's for a job, education, just anything, talking to friends and family. Like, I'd say those are the three big ones, but with the crazy virus pandemic that's occurred this year, we all have to basically do what I was doing. It's kind of funny, like when the pandemic first
hit. Oh my god, he's one of those people.
Really, when all this,
he's one of those people. Oh man, I'm an introvert. It's amazing. I can do whatever. He's one of those people.
They had home orders happen at the end of March and early April. I forget who I joked to, but I did joke to somebody and said, wow, like, you know, everyone has to be stuck inside for all this time. Like, hey, I was doing that back in, you know, high school, back when, you know, I escaped the online world because I didn't think there was any other place for me, right? Like, this was my sanctuary. The problem being is that I kind of moved on, though, from this online digital world. You know, in my post-graduate life and my post-college life, like, I'm tackling other things that I want more. Like, I have to take a hard look and really say, what do I want my future to be? Like, high school and college, I could play the video games, I could film myself making videos, because I always had that cushion. The cushion was high school, the cushion was college.
Escape the online world.
Even like a first or second job, you know,
whoopsie.
I really didn't have to make like, you know, big decisions. But like now that I'm 26 and I'm like I'm getting more into my career and I'm trying to make long-term decisions for myself and my life, basically. Like, I'm not going to, like, what Phil is doing, what Darkside Phil is doing at almost age 40, like, that's not ever in a million years going to be me.
Well, with 38 views on this video and 100 views on average, I hope that's not the case.
It's just not. Like, I would be going, like, I don't know how that he does it, personally. I don't.
He begs!
And I don't mean this from an insulting, I don't mean this as an insult at all.
He puts on a vest, dude.
I'm just saying I don't know how he sits in a room by himself day after day after day. And it's like he was quarantining before.
I don't mean to be insulting, but this whole video is so far 20 minutes in. He has kind of sneak diss DSP unintentionally. How do you unintentionally shit on someone? He's like, oh well, DSP. I mean, he doesn't have a life. You know, he stopped doing Street Fighter. He just regresses. He regressed to an online persona, and he doesn't hang out with anyone. And he did all that. And now he's near age 40, and how can he be in a room by himself? Dude, he has a cat, and he has a wife. Okay, Chris, do you have a cat? Do you have a wife? No, we don't. Oh my god, dude, this is... oh my god.
Before it was really a thing, right? If you think about it, he was quarantining before anyone was quarantining because he's in the house almost 24/7 filming himself playing video games, talking, asking for donations. Yeah, he lives with a cat and also a wife whose name's Kat, ironically. And they have that asking for donations. Yeah, he's in the house almost 24/7 filming himself playing video games, talking, asking for donations. Yeah, he lives with a cat and also a wife whose name's Kat, ironically. And they have that dynamic going on. But
so then how's he quarantining? How's he a shut-in? How does he have no life? He has a wife.
It's just such an isolated...
Like, this is kind of like fucked up because a lot of people understand that DSP does gameplay shit and streaming for a living. That's his job. Yippee doo-dah-day for him. But a lot of people complain that he doesn't do enough for the job and he doesn't do anything that's interesting or fun. But like, he's kind of saying that he has nothing going on. And that like, oh, how is he doing this as a job? It's like he has like an income. He has Twitch income, he has Patreon, he has Teespring, he has YouTube revenue, like he gets all that revenue.
Life. And having lived that for like 2 years, like doing what he did, trying to mock it. Like,
what? It's
just such an isolated life. And having lived that.
I mean, sure, he's technically isolated in the sense that he doesn't have any friends of his own, and he doesn't go outside his house on his own unless it's his day off. But he also interacts with real life things. He interacts with his wife. He probably, who knows what he does on his off time. Like, that's the thing to a point. A lot of people can speculate what he does, but it's like, what is the guy doing? What's he doing? Who knows?
For like 2 years, like doing what he did, trying to mock it, like basically trying to copy it.
He's trying to mock what he did?
2 years.
What is with like him and DSP both don't know what mock means? Mock is making fun of, and he's like, I mock this, and then he wants to be serious.
I was like,
whatever.
Okay, this has its ups and downs.
Like,
but there was
DSP said that the vest was mocking titty streamers. But then he's like, no, it's a serious thing now.
Big mental drawback. Like, there was almost like some mental damage that came from it just because, like, I was always
mental
in a
damage.
Digital space. And
mental damage. Oh. Are you piloting an Ava, Chris? Are you piloting Unit 1 and you're realizing that there might be something going on?
The human interaction, like, basically I was lagging behind kind of moving in terms of where my human interaction was at, not having a whole hell of a lot of experience, with like girlfriends and just my closest friends came from college, but college for me was kind of what high school should have been. I was playing catch up. What? My high school wasn't really my high school.
Bruh. High school sucks. It's fucking high school. Everyone says college is the best year of your life. Because you get to hang out with people, you get to do whatever, you get to fuck around. And study and shit, like there's all these things that goes on. this attitude he has about college being his high school life is not really like it's really fucking stupid. This is not like there's something else going on with his life, I feel, because that is some serious oof. Like, I mean, my college life was way better than my high school life, easily, but like, come on, man.
Like,
and then it also sounds like he kind of threw away all the friends he made in college. Like, he just threw them away. He's like, oh, okay, I'm out of college. I don't need to talk to them anymore. Does he still talk to them? Does he hang out with them? Like, what's going on with that? I at least make an effort to talk to people that I'm friends with. I also try, okay, this is a little fucking salty time. I try to hang out with my oldest friend, ex-friend, back in elementary school. I tried to hang out with him. I tried to be cool with him again. He kept ducking me. So, you know what? Maybe he fucked up. He got to hang out with Cooler Theo, but he wanted to leave. He wanted to fucking leave me in the dust. I don't need him. I have a full-time bun. Okay, I don't need him.
it was high school and the fact that I did get good grades and I went to a pretty prestigious college, postgraduate institution.
Oh,
but I'm talking the social aspect. Like when I got to college, it was a small enough campus where I got to know a lot of people, and those people to this day are my closest friends, and they've been in a lot of my vlogs. So, and I feel like for a good chunk of people, not everyone,
what happened
for
here?
a lot of people, like they make, and this could be wrong. I mean,
the audio quality
just base it off
dipped
of the
completely.
I know for a good chunk of enough campus where I got to know a lot of people, and those people to this day are my closest friends, and they've been in a lot of my vlogs. So, and I feel like for a good chunk of people, not everyone, but for a lot of people,
what happened to the audio?
And this could be wrong. I mean,
he fucked something
up. I
up.
just base it off of the people that I know, that they make a lot of their close friends, in the that's what it is. In elementary school, you grow up with these people. They become, like, you go through changes in your life with these people. You're on the journey together. So you don't feel like anyone's not on the band, like, they're not on the ride with you. Like, you all are on this big roller coaster going up, all right? There's 100 seats, and, there's there's your friends, there's girls you like, there's your parents, there's all these people in your life. You're on the roller coaster, twists and turns, stops, descents, whatever. And you go through the same kind of stuff together, but for me, it was like I was getting off the ride at certain points. Like I was saying, okay, I'm going to step off the ride here. Like you guys keep going on the roller coaster. I'm going to step off here, and I'm going to go do some, gaming. I'm going to live in these fantasy worlds. I'm going to live in the fantasy worlds. And after the years, basically, I said, I don't.
You know what? He should stop watching The Walking Dead. I want him to stop watching that show. Fuck that show. He should watch Evangelion. He should watch that show and do videos on that. I'd watch that. I would like to see what his conclusion would be after watching the end. Like when not End of Ava. End of Ava could be like, hey, he could watch that too, but the show's finale, when Shinji's pretty much getting a therapy session, I want to see what Chris's take on that is. Oh, and then you see Shinji, he's kind of in this void, and they're talking to him about, like, the rain, you can have fun on rainy days too. It's
to live in the fantasy worlds anymore. Like, I want to be with other people, like, it's what human beings are supposed to do. Like, we're sociable animals, and this technology, this is my phone, this has ruined people. It has.
He's using a phone as the mic? Why? The built-in mic is better at that point. Holy shit.
And the thing is, like, I'm cognizant enough to know the animals, and this technology, this is my...
Or Or did he clip the mic to the phone? I don't know what's going on.
Phone. This has ruined people. It has. And the thing is, like, I'm cognizant enough to know that this type of technology has...
He's also one of those people.
Everyone's on their phone. God.
Oh man.
People. Ruined them.
Ruined them.
Like, I'm so fearful for a generation that all they know is the technology. And they don't know that other aspect. Because, see, that's the thing for me, like...
In order for you to use your phone, though, Chris, you have to... Now, okay, this is fucking bullshit. And this is kind of shitty to have as well. You can be social online as well. You're talking to other people. Like, when you write a Twitter status, you're talking to people. People can read that and reply to it. You can reply to that too. Whatever. Shit happens. And this dude is like... The phone has ruined people. They're not being social. They're not having the social aspect. People have the social aspect on every day online and off. This is such fucking boomer logic. Get out of here.
Like, I've always been haunted by the fact that my early years never had much to do with this. Like, sure, I played video games, but they were games on, like, the PlayStation 2, the GameCube, the original Xbox, the PlayStation 1, the Atari, on the computer. They required, and if there was an online component, it required you to be with other people in a physical sense. In a physical sense. Just a few moments ago, before I came downstairs to make this vlog, I was playing Halo with my brothers, and we were right side by side. And that experience is more...
Halo, dude.
It's more potent than if you were just talking to someone through a mic. Now, I'm sure people could debate that. All right? I'm sure they could.
What?
All right? And one of my closest
Oh my
friends,
god, this dude.
Irish P-Dog, he goes by...
P-Dog!
He was an...
Wait a second, is P-Dog doing videos too? Oh my god. We gotta find P-Dog. Holy shit, where is he? That can't be it. Hold up, I want to hear that name again.
Alright. And one of my closest friends, Irish P-Dog, he goes by on YouTube. He was...
Oh, man, I need to find that channel. I don't think I found
the Dark
that
Side
was
Film
him.
community.
The Dark Side Film community, dude.
we
You know what I just thought of? Every time... I think of that fucking Sammy Samosa quote. You see that a loving friendship has blossomed. Fred, the Air Raid Lord, and P-Dog are friends, or whatever the fuck that was. That was pretty funny. Oh my god, the fucking friendship.
We had our ups and downs as friends, but like
Ups and downs?
a lot of that, honestly, was exasperated by the digital nature, the online nature of the world that we were...
Oh no, it's the online
that was our
world.
sandbox of becoming friends. And I think that, like, my perceptions and my mental formings were kind of warped because it was a digital landscape, you know? Like, I'm sure there's psychological studies about it, but, like, it does things to people, man. And I think, like, I was becoming more and more and more aware of that fact. And then the worst possible thing that could have happened this year was a pandemic that put me back in that spot where I had to live that day after day, like months. Like right now, it just hit midnight, so it's the 28th technically, so it's not even the frickin' 27th when I'm uploading this, so good job on me being a day late. I mean, I did start filming it on the 27th, so I guess that's what counts, but...
okay. Wow.
This has been going on since March, April. Like, it's been, like, in a few months, it'll have been a year. And I know right now there's vaccines, and it seems like there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but it was just, like, the worst possible thing. Like to pair me with that, like, going back. And that's the thing, like, my job now, it's work from home. Like, I'm not seeing the people that I'm working with. It's back to that digital thing, but it's just in a job. Like, you know, before on YouTube, it was with, you know, video gamers and online conversations and, talking about how to make vlogs and make money. And now, like, I'm working a 9-to-5 job, and it's all online. It's like I haven't, and this is a new job that I started, so I haven't met any of these people. Normally, you would interview, you would shake hands, you'd see the office. I haven't done any of that for this position. I haven't. You know, I won't go into it because, you know, it's a little personal, but, like, it's such a bizarre thing. And, like, obviously I've never started a job in this fashion before. And it's just, yeah, like, I'm just, and I think that's the thing, like, I resist. Like, I'm aware that the digital landscape has this effect. And so that's one of the reasons, and, you know, I will still do things, and I guess this is kind of like the announcement of the channel, you know, because I came prepared with basically what was my YouTube concession speech. Because as you guys have noticed,
No,
I haven't uploaded much this year.
Chris, no.
And I've been on, like, I just told you I've been
no.
isolated inside a lot.
The Ava dream is
Most people
dead.
have because of this stupid fucking pandemic. But as I just told you, like, it was a rough year for me, man. Like, it was a really rough year of accepting the state that the world was in. Because I was constantly, like, going against it. I was clashing, rather than just saying, I'm going to binge watch 100 shows, play all these different video games. Like, I was constantly clashing and saying, you know, no, I'm going to try to, you know, see friends or find a way out of this. And just, like, that wasn't happening because no one was allowed to. And so it just wore on me. Like, this whole year.
Oh my God.
It feels, and again, like, I don't mean this as
This dude,
a comparison.
Did the internet, like, destroy his, like, I don't, oh my God, this
and
fucking
actual soldiers and people who are, you know, in the military, but
fucking bullshit.
I feel like for a lot of people, this year was like going to war.
Oh my God.
Like, I feel like this year was
going to
like
war.
going
This
into war, going into.
This is so dramatic. Oh my God. Like, dude, it's hard. I get it. People have a hard time changing or adapting or whatever, but oh my God. This is kind of like over dramatic about what's going on. I don't think I've seen anyone this dramatic about fucking the pandemic. 76 will commence again.
to battle and having almost a form of PTSD when you come back. Because
What?
a lot of us, you know, I think the pandemic has taken a lot of lives.
Dude,
There's
I
some
don't
of
even
you-
think Shinji was this much of a bitch. Like, Shinji got out of fucking the Ava unit shit, and he was like, I don't have to be a bitch anymore. I can live my life. And he was like a better person by the end. Like, the show ends with them making a decision, dude. But this dude is like,
You might have lost
oh my
loved ones.
God.
You might have gotten this stupid fucking virus. I thankfully have not, but I know some people that have. And it sucks, man. I also know people who lost jobs. I was one of them. I had a pretty cool job that I was working at for 2 years. And because of the pandemic, I lost it in April. And that wasn't something I shared with you guys. But you probably noticed the months after.
I hided it to protect my family.
Like, I wasn't uploading much. But it was also compounded by the fact that there wasn't much to talk about. Because if you remember, they delayed the season 10 finale of The Walking Dead to October. And there was that entire summer, there was just no Walking Dead content. And then I think, you know,
But I
Fear
thought
the
you were a
Walking
gamer,
Dead came
though.
out, World Beyond,
So
and
don't you
like
play
I
games?
tried to get back into it, but it just didn't feel the same, man. Like, I knew that they weren't going to be able to film later. Then the announcement came that season 11 was going to be the final season. I still don't know when the hell they're making these Rick Grimes movies. Apparently, they said in the spring of 2021 they'll be making the Rick Grimes, like, they'll start filming them. So, 2022, 2023 is to when we'll freaking... I mean, think how many years it's been. They announced those fucking movies in 2018 when Rick went off in the helicopter in season 9. It's been a long time, man. Like, it's just... I'm just tired of waiting. Like I'm sure the story and all that stuff's going to be good. And Andrew Lincoln's one of my favorite actors, and I'll love to see him as Rick again. But, like, it's just been like, people fall out of it. Like, you take a survey of those people who were hyped for it back in 2019, and, you know, the more years that go on, you you lose interest. And I understand Andrew Lincoln wanted to take a break from acting, but like you have to be cognizant of
Andrew Lincoln probably
how
wanted to
that's
do
gonna
other
affect your
movies, to be
long-term
honest. I
strategy,
don't think he
you know?
wanted to be stuck with this.
But not to go off on a rant about The Walking Dead. But yeah, back to my comparison. Yeah, I just feel like this year was like going off
Going to
a
war.
and then coming back
Going
with
to
some
fight.
real battle scars. And not
Instead
the
of
physical
waiting,
battle
we learned this
scars, and
guy
maybe
has
they
no
would be
patience
physical
like
battle
that.
scars if maybe you got the virus or something.
He's gonna call
happened
AMC.
to you from
AMC,
it.
where's the movie?
But I'm talking more the mental.
I want that movie, damn
because
it.
it's for me, like, I feel like it's going to take a while to
Make the movie,
really
AMC.
get back
What?
into
What's
that.
taking
Okay,
so
things
long?
are normal again. Things are normal again. Like, I'm living... I'm trying to explore. And, like, that was the main thing I felt that I lost. Like, I was trying to explore and become that person that is more sociable and likes to do things and breaks out of his shell and goes off and has adventures. Like, that was the person I wanted to be. And the pandemic said, nope, I'm going to handcuff you to a radiator and you're going to frickin', you know, go back to, you know, the days when you were getting harassed in high school and all that. That's what you're going to go back to, you know, for frickin'... And I think that the other worst thing is, like, we didn't know how long this was going to last. It was just an endless nightmare. And there was just no end. Finally, obviously, with these two different vaccines, one from Moderna and one from Pfizer,
This is
at
like
the moment,
really
there could be other companies that
dramatic.
are trying to break through and help out. But right now, those are the two. And a lot of people have already received it. The guy that I did... Jeffrey, the guy that I did the Walking Dead collaboration video with, he actually got it.
Oh shit, he must be a frontline
so
worker.
that's pretty cool because
Hell
you know,
yeah.
we collaborated on those Walking Dead vlogs back when the pandemic started, actually. And yeah, I guess he does some COVID volunteering, and so he received it. So that's pretty crazy. I was like, oh wow, I actually know
cool,
someone
man.
who's received it. And that's
Hell
going to become
yeah.
more commonplace as time goes on. But yeah, man, I mean, the channels meant different things to me. I mean, this was a safe, sociable outlet, met a lot of great people. You could see all this channel art here. I mean, people made this for me. This is like the history of my channel, basically. Like,
People made these? Oof. I mean, I could forgive these two. These two, okay, fine. These two, this should have been deleted. Throw that in the trash. This is just a fucking ripoff of that fucking gamer meme.
It started with this, like the one right here. The one at the bottom left. Machinima Network Respawn. Yeah, Machinima. Back in the days of Machinima, right? And then the Air Abe Lord here. I mean, look at that. Let me just superimpose this. I mean, how many games here are old? You've got freaking Link, Metal Snake. I mean, how many games here are old? You've got freaking Link, Metal Snake.
Metal Snake. Damn, man.
You know, you got
Metal Snake Solid.
Honor, Ezio. You've got freaking Link, Metal Snake. You know, you got Connor, Ezio, Altair.
Connor. Ezio and Altair. Okay.
There used to be, I mean, guys, it's
all those games, like, holy shit, I don't want
such a different era. Like, this was back when
people
made commission off of making YouTube backgrounds. This is before YouTube killed the freaking YouTube background scene. And I had a guy who made this, who made me, and I can't find, there's another one, actually. There's another, like, channel background. I don't know if it's still on my computer, but he made it for me, and I remember I paid him a few bucks for it, and, like, he would do this for other people.
Wait. Chris paid someone? Oh, oof. DSP probably had made more money off on the internet than this fucking guy. and this guy could pay someone to make something for him.
He was a graphic designer and he made his money that way, and YouTube freaking removed that feature, which was really stupid. This is the most, I think this is the most recent one that I have. Oh, no, wait. No, this is not the most recent one that I have. My current channel background is from Steph on Instagram.
Shouts out.
The Australian Instagram graphic design wizard, who shall remain nameless. Well, I mean, her name's Steph, but like I did an interview with her, and her face was on the video, but since she's wanted it, kind of, you know, it's an unlisted video now. But I mean, that's another person that I met, and she was super.
Oh man. I wish I saw that video before it got unlisted. That...
with her, and her face was on the video, but Instagram graphic design wizard, who shall remain nameless. Well, I mean, her name's Steph, but like I...
must remain nameless. Her name is Steph.
The Australian Instagram graphic design wizard, who shall remain nameless. Well, I mean, her name's Steph, but like I did an interview with her, and her face was on the video, but since she's wanted it, kind of, you know, it's an unlisted video.
That is very, very odd. Part of me wonders two things. One being, were they like kind of like, was he flirting with her and was like trying to get into a relationship with her, and she was like, no, you're creepy, fuck that, or whatever? Or did she change her gender? I don't know. The whole thing is weird. What? Out of the whole thing, that was the most fascinating part of the whole video. She needs to confirm in chat to prove her contributions were real.
Now, but I mean, that's another person that I met, and she was super nice, and she made the most recent channel art banner background. She made that one, with all the different, you know, there's Rick, and I think there's Noah Schnapp from freaking Stranger Things, because he looks like a character from a book I wrote. And she did an amazing job. She did a great job. Didn't, you know, it wasn't too expensive. It was awesome. So yeah, man, I've met a lot of great people.
Or were they together? Then she decided to
this
she
channel
found out she was trans and
basically helped me.
I don't know. This is
get
weird.
My first job. Okay, because my job right now is in digital advertising. If you guys didn't know, I don't really talk about it that much. My job is in digital advertising.
Him?
And
okay.
It's all social media. And it's basically some of the stuff that I did with the YouTube channel where it's like marketing, but I'm marketing for other businesses, right? Like a client would want to know how to market their business. And so I would have to know the numerical nuances and the lay of the marketplace, some written copy strategy. I would have to know that, right? And so the channel set me down that path because the internships and the jobs that I got while I was in college, they all started with the channel. My first internship, they hired me because they saw me as like a YouTube influencer, and they wanted to, you know, they were a startup company and they wanted to know like, oh, what's hip and what's cool and what's this and what's that with this channel. And so that's how it started. That is basically how it started. And so it's led me to the current job that I have now. And so I owe it to that. I don't think that startup would have hired me if I hadn't been doing that type of work. And it was really the only fallback. Like that helped me also choose my major in college, which then obviously went down the internships and then led to where I am now. So a lot of what I do today comes from the work that I did in the channel. And when you work on anything for 10 years, like you're going to gain that experience. Right? And it's not all this negative outlook. Like my whole thing about the mental component and the isolated nature and the always online, like other people might not experience that. Like I was saying, Phil, has
Phil.
been doing it for a very long time,
he's
more
a
than
loser.
me, and he seems, knock on wood,
What?
seems okay. But
He
look,
seems
I mean, it's
okay.
not
He got
for
the
me,
best.
but like, I think for me, I was trying to branch out and become a different person, and when that didn't work, I used the online world to fill a gap. But the gap was always there. Like, it was being filled with something, but like the gap was there, right? You know, it's like someone who, you know, drinks in moderation just because they don't want to feel, you know, maybe they go to a job that they hate. And when they get home, they'll drink a little bit. You know, not excessively, but they'll drink just because they want to turn that switch off and not really be thinking about their job. So, in a sense, this whole thing with YouTube, in a way, was a way to kind of shut my brain off because I didn't want to be thinking about, you know,
The pandemic.
real life stuff that was dragging me down from a social perspective. Like, that wasn't fun, wouldn't be fun for anyone. And so that's how the channel started. But then my hobby is in gaming. So I applied myself. And then when I got into The Walking Dead, I applied myself with that. Made those reaction videos, stayed consistent with vlogs. I went to freaking Walker Stalker Atlanta last year and met some of the actors, which was freaking amazing. So I have committed myself to it. And I did it in, you know, through high school, through college, and now through multiple jobs.
Is he not
that
doing
I've
YouTube
held
anymore?
since college.
I thought he
And
was
has
getting into
been
that.
a wild freaking ride. And all along in the background, I've been doing this other passion project of mine, which I don't talk a lot about,
Passion project?
which is the fact that I'm a writer. Some people back in the early days of my channel, if any of you still exist, will remember that I sold a self-published book called
The Orb. The Orb!
In person at conventions with Phil. I had a website at one point you could buy it, but the website's gone now.
Oh no.
It was just an experiment.
Hey, you know
for
what?
me.
I think Tevin was trying to buy a copy, I think. Or was it someone else? Whatever. But he could have gotten a customer, dude.
It was a story. It was like a fun sci-fi story. I wanted friends and family to take a look at it. And I just wanted to see what people thought of my writing. Now, looking back on it, it's I mean, if you compare it to what I'm writing now, it's night and day. But that just, you get better as a writer.
Yeah,
Any
I think
writer
so,
will
too.
tell you the way to get better is to read, to write, to edit, to revise, fully submerging yourself in the world as much as possible. Self-help books, like, fine-tune your craft, right? Like, if you're a football player, quarterback, what do you do to get better? You practice, you throw the football, you get in the elements. Like, that's the way it goes. So,
That's the way it goes.
yeah, I do writing in the background, and I've been working on a new project, and I basically started it when the pandemic started, and it's almost finished. So, if you wanted to know, like, where did a lot of my effort go in the background,
is
if I
it gonna
wasn't
be
making
sold?
videos very consistent,
Are we gonna be able to buy this book,
that's
Chris?
where it went. Because I started to see my passions, like, I was like,
noise?
I would rather spend an evening working on this plot with these fictional characters, because that's ultimately what I want to do for, you know, like, that's the career I want to have. I want to be a full-time author who writes multiple book series. Maybe I, you know, jump into script writing and writers' rooms, like, you know, like a Vince
writing?
Gilligan style Breaking Bad kind of, you know,
Vince
Los Angeles
Gilligan?
entertainment industry kind of thing. Like, I've always had that.
This
as, like,
dude, this dude is trying to, like, fucking copy so many people. It's kind of sad. Like, it's fine if you want to emulate people that you look up to, or that you know there's stuff from other people you want to, like, emulate or whatever. That's fine. But this is a lot of, like, Vince Gilligan did this, I want to do that too. And it's like, you know, not all the stuff that they do can work for you. You know, I was doing an art stream, and Retro, shouts out to you again, Retro. I was asking me, like, why was they drawing grids, all this stuff. There's a tactic I was kind of practicing that I learned from this other artist. And, you know, in that video, it's like telling that, like, there's all this other stuff that you can learn through art, and some of it might not work for you. Like, there might be a tool that might work for some artists, it might not work for all. Everyone thinks differently. So it's it's worth to try new things and see what other people do to get to that endpoint, but that doesn't mean that it's gonna work for you. And this dude has done that for so many things in what he does. His YouTube was like gonna be like Phil, he was gonna do this, he was gonna do that, and it's like, you know, what's the Chris approach? At some point you gotta like start to do things for yourself. You gotta stop being a baby.
Like the vision, you know, like the vision of kind of like of what I've wanted to do. And for the YouTube channel, I mean, that's a way of projecting yourself and who you are and what you want to do kind of as a person. And so there was always a way that, you know, I could do both, but I towed the line, right? Like I didn't focus on a writing concentration in college. I had it as a minor, but it was always something I've done privately. I don't share much of my writing. There's only a few people that really read it.
You should do a co-op
again,
with
the self-published
Saru.
book was a very brief.
We need a Negi crossover.
But it was,
That's
you know,
what
novice
I say.
writing. A very
Have Negi
you know,
come
like
in.
the story, like the plot, and the story was the world
What
of the
he's up
story
to.
was fun, but I don't think I executed it well enough. But again, you get better with experience, so I don't want to beat up on myself too much.
Oh shit.
But writing has kind of shifted my focus right now. Okay, when I'm not working, I'm trying to, like, I have one project that's just about done, and so, you know, I'm going to be exploring that next year.
What's Master
And
Saru's
moving
Twitter?
on to other stuff. Like, I already have in my head, like, other works and things that I want to write, whether it's a sequel to the thing I have now, or it's other story worlds that really push and challenge me as a writer, you know? Because, you know, like, we've really, this year, have had to dig at who we are as people. And so I've had to ask myself, you know, what do I want? You know, it's like the beginning of the GTA 5 trailer where the therapist is like, what do you want, Michael? And he's like, oh, I don't know. And so, you know, it's a loaded question. And so in trying to answer that when the world is so, you know, shattered by what the hell happened this year, like it makes it even more difficult. Because I'm trying to deal with my own interpretations of things, my own careers and ambitions, and the world is in this very odd state, and trying to
Very
make heads or
odds,
tails
dude.
of it is a freaking game on a day-to-day basis, and so that just, it makes it even more difficult, you know? So, went through a lot of history here. I guess I'll conclude with what the future is going to be. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be my last vlog on this channel. I honestly don't know. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about saying, like, this is it. Like, hanging up the cleats just because like, looking back, I think I uploaded maybe 15 videos this year. Maybe. I tried to, and it's funny, if you guys saw in June, I tried to start a playthrough of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood to almost do the 10-year anniversary, do a playthrough, kind of have that whole thing on my channel and kind of do like a retro throwback.
Dude.
But I got into doing it. I was like,
I don't even
you
remember
know
the
what?
point of the video.
this isn't really, like, I started doing
This
it and I
is-
was just like, I don't know.
It feels
Like,
like
I
it's
just,
going on
I kind of
and
lost
on
interest
and on and on
midway
and on
through.
and on.
Like, it just feels weird. Like, when I go and record myself playing video games, like, it's this weird feeling inside, you know? Like, I'm just like, oh, this is kind of strange. Like, because I feel like I'm a kid again. You know, I'm a kid again in my room filming the video game footage. Like, that's what I feel like. So I don't know. Like, there's still things with The Walking Dead I want to talk to you guys about. Season 11 being the last season, like, I feel like I gotta stick it out to the end, you know? They've only got this one last season with the Commonwealth. Fear the Walking Dead Season 6, I hear, is actually pretty freaking good. Go figure. World Beyond, I've seen mixed reviews. And then the movies, the Rick Grimes movies. Like, at this point, my channel just loosely hangs on to The Walking Dead. But the thing is, like, I checked the
Yeah.
viewership.
Like,
and
why-
again, part of this is my fault because I don't upload consistently enough.
Dude, the videos suck. It's like, okay, you know what? We're gonna. I'm gonna like bully this fucking content. Okay, this is like, this content is the worst content I have seen in a long ass time, and I've seen some trash. Theo does videos of some trash, dude. Like, okay, let's watch this. The Walking Dead is. Oh, no, this is news. I don't want news. Oh my god. Let's go to this one. Let's watch this. What the fuck is this?
For the finale of season 10, episode 16, world right now, as I'm recording this in mid-April, of safe and healthy, and rest in that, not positive updates and whatnot. But as of when I'm recording this, maybe they'll want to release that. I just can't see AMC having a drought of Walking Dead content
How does this video
produced.
How the fuck does this video have 4,000 views? What the fuck? Watch Containment, 13 episodes, and it's very good. His son's dead. This is... I don't know why. This is trash. It's just still images. And I'm just saying, I don't know how, The Walking Dead's gonna do this. And The Walking Dead is gonna be, like, something really cool. It's, I don't know. It's to me...
When I upload a
content.
vlog, I don't, it gets a handful of views. Like, it's like, is the audience even there? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, is anyone, basically, to put it bluntly, is anyone even watching my footage at this point? I know, like, people residually see it in their sub box, and I recognize a few Walking Dead fans, and then there's some people on Twitter that I've known from, like, way back from the gaming community and, like, different places, and they'll check on my footage and kind of see what I'm doing and what I'm up to. But, like, beyond that, like, it's just, like, I haven't been trying to appeal and build an audience. I just haven't. So, me not putting that effort in, like, it's gonna, you get what you put in, right? I haven't been putting a lot of time into building the channel, so I shouldn't assume for thousands of people to suddenly be watching my content. If you have an opinion at all, let me know. I guess for this vlog, I won't be uploading content as consistently as I was. That's, I guess, what I'm going to kind of declare. And it's something, again, you guys have noticed. Like, most people, I've seen other YouTubers who don't even make videos like this. They just vanish. One day, they're just gone from the YouTube channel. And for me, like, I wouldn't want to just abandon you guys without kind of telling you where my head is at. And that's what the beginning of this vlog was, to say,
what?
Here's why I made the channel. Here's what it did.
Oh my god. Dude, this video is a fucking puzzle. This is a 10-year channel anniversary, and then he's like saying that I'm doing this video to tell you where my head's at. I thought we're celebrating the 10 years of Air Raid lore, dude. What's the plot?
And here's where I'm at now. It's almost like that meme, like how it started, how it's going now. Like, it's kind of like that. And now we have a full 10 years.
Oh my god, this is DSP tier fucking channel.
And now I'm going to say to myself, like,
channel,
what do I want
video
the
titles.
next 10 years to be? Like, for me, that's publishing one of my books.
Dude.
That's, forming a larger circle of friends, especially doing more volunteer stuff. Just seeing how people were affected this year. There's a lot of people that need help. And, just, not to get into specifics of what I would do volunteering, but there's always a way you can kind of help people and stuff. Just to, again, get that in-person community and kind of just branch out and be kind of like a part of something greater. And I know streamers have done this.
Be part of something greater. Dude, this dude, I bet you he's hoping he's gonna do this, like, volunteer thing. He's gonna see a hot girl. The girl's gonna walk by and he's gonna be like, "Hi, I'm a lady. I'm volunteering." And she's gonna be like so flustered, and she's gonna be like, "Oh," and then they're gonna like be exchanging numbers. They're gonna be dating, and then he's gonna get married, and then he's gonna have kids, and then he's gonna sit there and tell his kids about his 10-year legacy, dude.
Where they like raise tips for donations and stuff if they're trying to donate to a fund or a cancer institution. Like, there's great ways that people do it online,
So why don't you do it online?
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for me, it's staying true to myself regardless. Like, whatever, you know, like, if I, want to take on a new job, new career, new adventure, like, whatever I move into, it's about staying true to myself regardless,
Yeah.
And I think I've evolved and matured, but I've more or less stayed true to myself. If you look at my footage from 10 years ago and how I carried myself, I was adapting to this digital environment and trying to understand it kind of brick by brick. And I understand it pretty damn well. And, I think I want to explore other things, but I will always, if I feel the itch to make a vlog, or if there's something with the...
Guys, is Chris breaking up with us? This sounds like a fucking breakup video. He's like, break up with his girlfriend. Oh, you know why?
Walking Dead, I'm just like, man, like, I want to make a vlog about that. I will jump on this
Honey,
channel.
if I want to hang out with you as a friend, I will, man. Don't worry.
I can promise you that right now.
But I'm going to tell you, my head's not there yet.
I can't make a promise for consistent
Can't
footage.
make a promise.
I just can't. I'm going to be
It's not
watching
you,
the
it's
new
me.
additions to Season 10, the bonus episodes for The Walking Dead. I'll be watching those. I will be. And so, do I make reaction videos? Because here's the thing. The reaction videos, it's not because I want to make the reaction videos. Like, again, in the past, it was always a cash cow to just make money because people usually wanted to see the full episode and they would come to my video and...
Dude, I know exactly what he's talking about. You may not know this because, you guys probably have taste and you probably don't want to waste your time on this. But he fucking, I don't know how he got away with this. He would show the entire episode of The Walking Dead on his YouTube channel. I don't get how he got away with that. Dude, I don't care. Oh, he had a little window on, like, no. Bullshit. Here's the bullshit, okay, guys? I tried to be cool for you guys. I was doing a stream, mind my own business, playing an episode of Kill la Kill. Everyone loves Kill la Kill. Great show. Amazing show. I get fucking blocked. My whole stream gets blocked. No one can watch it. But this fucking guy can fucking upload a video watching The Walking Dead with no interruptions. It's fucking bullshit. Susan, I want you to give me permission to watch anime on YouTube. No problems, no questions asked. It's bullshit.
So that would usually happen. So yeah. So that's, I stopped doing the reaction videos, if you guys remember. Then The Walking Dead got good again, so I started doing them again. But I think I'm going to go back to not doing the reaction videos anymore because it's just, for me, it's disingenuous content. Like, I'm trying to be a content creator of my own works. That is an idea that I thought of in my own head. And here I am, rebroadcasting the freaking Walking Dead with, the little videos.
Dude, he's a restreamer. Holy shit, dude. Chris is oh man, goddamn,
dude. In the upper right-hand corner, the corner over here. So I'm just like, listen, this was a, way to trick the system and make some money through YouTube CPM.
Oh my god, man.
I don't know if I really, I still make money on it to this day because, all those videos are so uploaded if they haven't been flagged for copyright.
Holy shit, dude.
So,
the scam. Dude, you know what? People have shat on DSP for scamming the system. But this dude has literally scammed not only YouTube, but AMC. Holy shit. This dude was running a scam the whole time.
This day, I'm not with Machinima anymore because they freaking went under, but it's the basic YouTube partnership, and they still throw me some money every now and then, but it's all the legacy videos, because I have so many videos, like, they all have ads, and so people could go back,
dude, he's literally an illegal criminal restreamer. He fucking restreamed a fucking television show. Dude, that's like... Oh my god.
comments on like random tutorial videos and like all sorts. And so yeah, man, that is the 10-year vlog, and I don't know how long we've been going. Almost an hour, because I've been recording this. I'm using my phone to record this because I didn't bring a microphone with me. And I realized...
Wait, what?
Almost an hour, because I've been recording this. I'm using my phone to record this because I didn't bring
Why? Why
a microphone with me.
use the phone?
And I realized it kind of like last minute. Yawn.
Okay, DSP. Holy shit.
Probably means I should go to bed. This has been fun.
This
I
has
hope
been
you guys...
fun.
I mean, this is different for you guys to get more of a personalized look into...
He has done vlogs in the
who
past,
I am,
though.
because I usually try to keep a lot of personal things separate from the channel, but like I made the channel for a personal reason. There's
What?
personal things that I embedded into this channel.
What?
And
We gotta
to say
find
that it's something else,
We gotta find a person. What? Embedded
it's just,
person. Okay.
I would be fooling myself.
Holy
Like, I'm not
shit.
fooling you, I'd be fooling myself. So I just wanted to kind of be honest with that, like a very honest, no bullshit look back at the 10 years. Because I've made vlogs like this.
Oh, now we're
these
looking back?
anniversary vlogs, like my 5-year anniversary and my 6-year
Can you watch it on
and
YouTube?
I've 7-year anniversary. Like I've made
I
these
don't.
style vlogs before, and it's funny
You
to
have
go
a secret
back and like my
base.
perspective's
Aw.
always different. Like I talk about more or less the same thing about, you know, where the influence, the people that I watched and the communities I was in and the footage and stuff, gaming, Walking Dead. I talk about the same things, but like obviously now, like this vlog is totally unique because it's based on, you know, it's coming at the end of a year that's been very tumultuous for a lot of people. So I think it comes with a different spin.
Oh, I
a
talked about
different
DSPs on the
outlook.
Cry
So I think that's
for
cool, and I think that's interesting, and you
thing.
guys can maybe relate to some of the same things because we've all been through this. Like, it's not like
Oh,
before.
I've
where
kind of a
tragedy,
Tumblr.
you know,
I
would
forgot I linked
happen in
that
your
there.
neighborhood or your
Oopsie
city
doopsie.
or your country.
Discussion.
Like this is everyone. This is people in foreign countries. This is the whole freaking world. And it's something we all will say that we dealt with, and the online component
Richard
comes into
Cody.
it. And so it's like, oh, you know, I've had this channel for 10 years, and I made it for reasons to be in that mode of always isolated online interactions, but it was for different reasons.
Oh, so you want?
know, now
you
people
want
are
that
doing
one?
it to
Okay.
stay safe from a pandemic.
We'll watch a little bit of it. I don't know if
Before
I'll
it
watch
was to-
all of it.
Grasp at some, you know, sociability. So it's an interesting perspective, and I wanted to kind of give you guys that as a 10-year kind of celebration of sorts. You guys listen along to it. That might be cool. You know, I might do
Wait, what?
the video that I made of the tutorial and kind of like play it and have you guys listen along to it. That might be cool. You know, I might do that maybe for like New Year's Eve. So I'm
You
saying
didn't do
this
it!
is my last vlog, but I just thought of
Dude,
an
it's
idea
New
to
Year's.
do it, so.
It's January 4th. You didn't do it.
But
Bullshit. Fuck
what
you.
I'm saying is, like, I'm
Should've done
not
it.
like promising uploads anymore. Like, I might upload sporadically here and there, but like, I won't really. I'm not making a commitment to really, like, you know, build anything, grow anything. You know, I will want to have my own audience. Like, once I become an author and I have like book
What?
series and characters, but that would probably go under new websites, new copyright, new YouTube channels. Like, it wouldn't be tied to my Aerie Lord name. And even so,
Oh, he's gonna hide it
the
from
Aerie
us.
Lord is the villain of that Orb book I was telling you guys about. You know, his
Oh
full name is
shit,
Aerie.
dude! We were watching videos from the villain of the Orb. Dude, that is fucked up. Holy shit. So Chris is the bad guy the whole time. That's fucked. Oh shit.
Lord August.
He got deep.
That's where my very bizarre sounding spelling.
Wait a second. Someone in my chat. Dude, wait. Was it Retro? Retro, are you in chat? Are you here? I think you're here, Retro. I think you are. Yeah, Retro did say it. Retro, what even is an air raid? Dude, he's the bad guy of the orb. Hello?
Name, that's where it comes from. So, yeah. And it was just random mash of letters that I kind of formed, and it's a villain in my friggin' book. So, that's where the name comes from. And this is all art that people have made over the years. I did not make any of this art. I forget the names of some of the people who made this, but they sure as shit made it for me. Whew.
Oof, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this vlog has gone on for almost an hour. So, if you have been staying with me this whole time, I applaud you. Thank you very much.
This is some Christian shit.
I contemplated putting this on, like, my personal
Holy
Facebook,
shit.
but, like, those are, like, personal people I know, so
He
I
still
don't
uses
think
Facebook?
it would make sense. But we'll see.
What?
I don't know. I mean, but, like,
we'll see.
my personal...
Why do
like,
we care? Why are we involved in this?
They wouldn't understand the digital component of it.
They're on Facebook! Oh my god!
It's so different. Like, I feel like there would be a lot to kind of grasp, or maybe not. Again, you know, maybe this year has exposed everyone to doing stuff online.
I can't take it. This video is ridiculous.
Perhaps it's not such a wild concept. You know, jump on.
This dude,
and be like,
this dude, man.
Freaking did online stuff,
I do have Facebook.
It was successful.
Shut
more or less.
Stop bullying me.
Cool. So,
stop it.
All right, guys. This was cool. 10
I only use it to post art, okay, and people like my art
10 years
there,
ago,
so that's why I use it.
12,000 subscribers, and
I have family that I talk to, so I have
stuff.
reasons.
You name it. It's incredible. Thank you guys so much. I will. If I was to put all my money, will I upload again? I'd say yes. I mean, I already promised you guys I would make the freaking retro look back where I look at my tutorial. I would pause the video and talk about
retrospective.
So I already promised that. So I will be doing that. So this isn't the last vlog. It's just saying that I'm not going to be doing things consistently with the channel, you know? The vlogs will come and go, you know? I'm going to stop the reaction videos with The Walking Dead, but I might review it. I might give my opinions. Like, for example, the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X horseshit situation with people buying all those consoles up. I made a vlog about that. And if it's a topic I'm passionate about, I'll make a vlog about it. So, that's an example. So, this is random vlog area lord from here on out. Not really promising anything in the way of gameplay in The Walking Dead, but if you see it, go ahead and watch it. So, alright guys, my name is Chris. That's my real name. Appreciate you guys watching, really do.
I'm surprised you didn't say don't wear it out.
Yeah.
My name's Chris, so that's my real name, don't wear it out.
I've made some of my closest friends had great experiences, and I wouldn't. You know, like,
oh my god, this dude like broke up with us, man.
Would you go back? Like, I've sometimes in moments of rage, I would be like, oh, I would go back and live a normal high school life where I was playing all these sports and I was in clubs and this and that. But you know, for a lot of those people that I went to high school with, those memories are fleeting. You know, a lot of them didn't turn into those star athletes. But me, I was doing the YouTube channel in high school. And I'm still doing the YouTube channel right now. Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
So,
wild. Nuts. Insane.
I technically outlasted them in a way. And I'm able to still do a YouTube channel right now. Isn't that crazy? So, me, I was doing the YouTube channel in high school.
Okay, I can't take it anymore. Alright guys, that'll be it for... Sadly, I cannot do the other part of the stream that I wanted to do, but next time. I'll see you guys when I see ya. Have a good week. See you next time I stream.